Hello, my name is Alyssa Jarvis, and I'm a documentary filmmaker. You might be familiar with some of my earlier work like Culture of Shame, my award-winning expose on corruption in the yogurt industry. I've had quite a bit of success over the years. 2 of my films have been featured in the prestigious Moonglow Film Festival. But today, I'm trying something different. I'm bringing my next project, Abnormal Fixation, to you here on YouTube. I became involved in this project 18 months ago when I learned of an organization in Charlotte, North Carolina called Skepticop. It's an organization aimed at debunking claims of the paranormal. But that's not what caught my eye. Since its founding, this organization has hosted an annual contest that is very interesting.
Howdy, folks. My name's Mark Missouri, and I'm the CEO and founder of Skepticop, Texan by the grace of God. I'm the brains behind this year's annual Quest for the Paranormal Put Up or Shut Up Challenge. Catchy, huh? I come up with great stuff like that 4, maybe 5 times a week.
Tell us more about the contest.
Well, we put up $250,000, cold hard cash, to anyone who through photographic or other tangible means can provide unimpeachable evidence of the paranormal. I mean, we're talking Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, that's a goat sucker, UAP, you name it.
But what makes your contest so different?
Oh, there's a Texas-sized difference, little lady. First, there's a certified application and credit check and background check and a legally binding contract. The claimant has 365 days, that's a calendar year, to show incontrovertible evidence of the paranormal.
What happens if they don't or they can't?
Oh, if they don't, if they lie or perpetrate a hoax, they pay me. They owe Skepticop $250,000. You mess around, you break bad, you pay up. Remember, my last name's Missouri, and that's the show me state.
I thought you were from Texas.
But my last name's Missouri.
As I got more involved in Mark Missouri's Put Up or Shut Up paranormal contest, I began to wonder, what kind of person would agree to these terms? Who would risk everything to prove the impossible? And what would be the fallout to their life, their reputation? And then I met this year's contestant.
Well, I'm Elvis Bragg. I'm an associate professor and author, and I host the popular podcast Bragging About the Paranormal. But the most important thing is, I am this year's Skepticop Put Up or Shut Up Contest Challenger. So that means I have 365 days, closer to 325 days now, to provide Mark Missouri with concrete, tangible evidence of the paranormal.
And you possess that evidence.
Do I possess that evidence? I'm working on it.
So, has a claimant ever collected the prize money?
No, the paranormal ain't real.
Why are you doing this? Why would you put yourself on the hook to owe Skepticop all that money?
Ever since I was a little boy growing up in New Jersey, I've been what you would call a true believer. For me, my fascination with the paranormal began with a Santa Claus obsession. I was 5, maybe 6 years old, and that was the time when my dad left my mom and me. And I became consumed with this notion of a magical man out there in the ether somewhere who would bring toys to all the good little boys and girls of the world from his magical sleigh. And as soon as I could clutch a crayon, I was writing letters and manifestos to Santa Claus in his workshop at the North Pole. And every Christmas Eve, I would bake cookies for Santa and I'd leave out a glass of milk for him. So for me, Christmas morning was the greatest time in the world. My eyes would just snap open. I'd pull on my underoos, which I still have, by the way, and I would trundle downstairs to the living room and the Christmas tree. And there I would see it. The cookies that I left for Santa, they were half eaten. The milk glass was half empty, and there'd be a trail of cookie crumbs and sprinkles leading to the fireplace. So for me, this was tangible evidence. Santa Claus is real.
But of course, that isn't evidence, Elvis. Santa Claus is a children's story.
He's real to me. And my mother tried to dissuade me from this belief. She took me aside and she said, Elvis, honey, Santa Claus is not real. Worst day of my adult life. And for a while, I suffered from clinical depression. But very soon, I doubled down. I decided I would not live in a world where Santa Claus is not real. Now, that made things difficult for me in high school. I got beat up a lot, especially in gym class, once in algebra. But very soon I went to college and I started to meet like-minded people. I went to a party and I saw the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film. For me, that was this aha moment. The clouds parted, the sun shone, I heard angels singing. Ah! I had my permission to believe in Santa Claus again.
Listen, hoaxes hurt people, man. As far as I'm concerned, Skepticop is the policeman for the paranormal Wild West. The law's back in town and I'm the sheriff.
And I realized at that moment what I had to do with the rest of my life. I have to make people believe again in magic.
But isn't it also true that this contest has made you a very rich man?
Oh, Skepticop is a nonprofit, man, and I'm a philanthropist. You see, the Put Up or Shut Up challenge keeps everybody honest. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing the Lord's work. Amen.
But Elvis, there are more people looking for Santa Claus, I mean Bigfoot, than ever before in history. There are 5.5 billion smartphone users all around the globe, filming everything, everywhere, all the time. And there's no industry.
Well, they're not looking in the right place, are they? Or they're not seeing what's in front of their eyes? Alyssa, look at me. I see what's in front of my eyes. And there is more in heaven and earth, Horatio, than is dreamed of in your philosophy. And I'll say this to you, Mark, Missouri. There's an army of us out here. An army.
There's an army of people looking for Santa Claus.
No, an army of people who are open-minded. Alyssa, scratch the surface of this. Scrape it. Peel back that scab. Our life, it's more than commuting. It's more than paying bills. It's more than grief or loss. There's magic in this world if only we know where to look for it. So peek around the corner. Look under the bed. You'll find that wonder.
And you know where to look.
The little help from my friends? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do.
Two men, Mark Missouri and Elvis Bragg, both determined to prove the other wrong, with high stakes and a fortune on the line. All that money, all that ego, hinging on proof of the paranormal. But that was just the beginning. As I delved deeper into this story, I discovered something that would change everything. In all the ways these two men are completely different, they share one important commonality. To be clear, you were married to a man, Elvis Bragg, who pretty much believes in everything, and you left him for Mark Missouri, a man who believes in nothing.
That's a bit of an oversimplification. What did you say?
So tell me how you and Elvis met.
We met at a wedding reception. I had seen him the whole night because everywhere I looked, I could see him gesticulating wildly. It was hard to miss him. But he actually bumped into me at the dinner buffet and spilled food and wine all over me. And then his jacket caught fire over a lit candle. After I put it out with a fire extinguisher, we started chatting, and he was witty. He was charming. See, I've always found myself uncontrollably attracted to very verbal men. There is just nothing sexier than a man who loves the sound of his own voice. To me, anyway. And that night, Elvis, he talked. He talked me into bed. And the next morning, he talked me into staying for breakfast and then lunch, and, well, you get the idea. I was gonna leave, but he hid my car keys, so I stayed. We fell in love and we eloped. We honeymooned in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and spent a week, just the two of us, searching for the Mothman. We lived on love. We ate, drank, and breathed love. I don't think I ever stopped laughing that whole first year we were together. Elvis just knows how to make me laugh. And then we shared what I can only describe as the best 5 years of my life.
Oh, but it says you guys were married for 10 years.
Exactly. I adore Elvis, but soon I was exhausted.
Tell me more about that.
Haven't you figured it out yet? All of this, it's Elvis's world. We're just living in it. And now he's roped you in too.
No. I chose him as the subject of this documentary.
I'm sure you believe that. But talk to me again in a month. Have you met Elvis's entourage yet? Bleeder, the professor, the kids?
No, not yet.
You will. Trust me. Elvis has this gift for pulling people into his orbit, and everyone in his crazy little group tilts at windmills. Elvis's windmills. Did he show you his animated series? The one where a cartoon version of Elvis battles possessed supernatural toys? We made 58 episodes and it never got to air. I mean, that's Elvis in a nutshell.
But at some point, you must have.
I mean, sure. I see now what my problem is. I'm simultaneously attracted to and repulsed by Elvis at the same time. For 5 years, I found all his nuttiness charming, sweet even. But then there was this one night in Chicago at an awards ceremony for a parapsychologist of the year when I woke up. I had an epiphany.
What kind of epiphany?
So I was jet lagged, beat, and I suddenly experienced this awareness during Elvis's acceptance speech. He began by thanking everyone for supporting him. Almost everyone.
He didn't thank you.
No, he didn't thank me. He thanked his entourage. He thanked the Loch Ness Monster, by name, of course, Nessie. But his wife, the one who rented him his tux, got him the plane tickets, and got him to the show on time.
That's just not right. She always remembers that wrong. I did thank Season in that speech. I mean, why wouldn't I thank Season? She's my heart, my soul.
No, he didn't thank me. He definitely didn't thank me. Have you seen the award show footage? I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
We're still waiting on permissions, but when we get it, I plan to cut it in here.
Anyway, that night I realized where I was with Elvis. It was literally thankless. We were, I don't know, codependent. I was his enabler. I mean, I was always cleaning up Elvis's messes. I set up his projects, made all his appointments. I worked full time too. It was exhausting. Soon it became a tug of war. I mean, Elvis was putting all this time and energy and money into his crazy adventures with his nutty entourage. And meanwhile, our house is falling down around our ears. I developed high blood pressure while we were married, as well as central serous retinopathy and an eye twitch. He had to change. And before you say anything, I know what you're thinking. I had to change too. I'm half of the equation, right? And so I did. I started journaling. I began a dream diary. I got into yoga. I mean, I practiced self-care.
But Elvis didn't change.
No, Elvis doesn't change. He just doubles down on what doesn't work. Like magically, it's going to work this time. He's the eternal optimist, and that's charming. It's why I fell in love with him. But that optimism is also relentless. After about 6 months of couples counseling, I told Elvis I would leave, and he didn't change. So I did. Then I met Mark at a conference in Austin, and he was a breath of fresh air, fresh Texas air. He was still, slow, quiet, and strong. He courted me, you know? He would send me limos to pick me up for our dates. He took me to see shows. He sent me flowers. We're talking long stem roses by the dozen. He even let me pick out this house and decorate it to my taste, except for his office. That's definitely his taste.
Susan, you talk very differently about Mark and Elvis.
Mark is stable. There's absolutely no drama with him. He thinks about my feelings. He doesn't do Elvis's whole weaponized incompetence shtick. You know, I don't have to take care of him.
But does he make you laugh? Do you have as much fun with him as you had with Elvis?
I try not to overthink things.
She always overthinks things. She's always in her head. She's trying to control every single aspect of her life. If she would just relax a little, everything would be fine. She doesn't love Mark. She loves me. She's on some kind of vacation with him. Sometimes, I just wish she would trust me.
You and Elvis have been separated for 2 years, and you haven't signed the divorce papers.
Wait, is that what Elvis told you, that I won't sign them? He won't sign the divorce papers.
Well, in all fairness, you haven't signed them either.
I mean, what's the point? If he doesn't sign them, me signing those papers isn't going to accomplish anything, right? But, Mark isn't too happy about it. He wants to have a big wedding at his ranch in Amarillo.
What about the debate between Mark and Elvis?
You mean the dick measuring contest?
Well, in that regard, I'd say everything's bigger in Texas. Everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bragg here is a charlatan.
Au contraire, mon frère, I am a licensed parapsychologist.
Yeah? And where'd you get that license? Hogwarts?
Oh, aren't you funny? A literary reference. I didn't think this guy could read.
Oh, I can read and I can write. I mostly write my name on deposit slips when I get paid by scammers like you.
You're the scammer. He's the scammer. He's a predator. Skepticop doesn't care about science or facts. All he cares about is lining his pockets.
Oh, that's rich.
No, you are. Filthy rich, folks.
Yeah, and I donated more to charity last year than your entire paycheck for the last decade. Now you want to talk about who's a maker and who's a taker?
Oh, I change hearts, Mr. Missouri. I change minds. The search for the paranormal, it's the quest for the magic in our lives, for the serendipity, for the wonder. When you fall in love, you feel that wonder resonating through every pore and sweat gland in your body. When your child is born, you feel a connection to that child beyond the mere empirical. You feel it rumbling in your guts, in your bowels. And when you lose someone you love, a parent or a friend, and yet you still feel they are walking right beside you? That is not mere loss. That is not grief. You have entered a world beyond flesh and blood, beyond reason. And the cowboy here, he does not have the capacity to understand any of this. But the good news is me. I do.
Oh, I see straight and I shoot straight, Mr. Bragg. And you're all hat and no cattle. What he just described is why we want to believe in the paranormal and Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. Hell, I don't disagree with him. You should write Hallmark cards. And you know, it warms my cockles when a child wants to believe in Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny or socialized medicine. But it ain't real, none of it.
His warmed cockles aside, science is only certain until it isn't. The paranormal is real, just as yet, poof, undiscovered.
Well, all right then. Put your money where your mouth is, Bragg. Put up or shut up. Take the challenge.
Mr. Missouri, I accept your challenge. I will be right here next year, same time, to prove you wrong. I will prove the paranormal exists.
Don't forget to bring your checkbook. And, you do know how to spell Missouri, don't you?
A-S-S.
I begged him not to debate. I knew Mark would goad him into accepting that challenge. And when he loses, it'll destroy Elvis.
Because he can't pay.
No, having his whole belief system disproved in front of the whole world. I don't think Elvis can come back from that. You know, he suffered from depression in the past when his father left him and his mom, and when he found out that Santa Claus isn't real.
Susan, you still care for Elvis.
He annoys me, but Elvis is not malicious. I don't think he ever set out to hurt anybody. It's just his nature. He can't see past his own reflection.
Susan, you're a forensic biologist. And in all the years that you've studied paranormal activity, have you ever...
Listen, when I was with Elvis, he could cast a spell, for sure. I think every time we hunted Sasquatch, some part of me actually believed we would find the evidence. But now I just, I don't think it's out there.
It makes me so sad and mad that Susan has lost her faith in Bigfoot. It's Mark's fault, the heathen, but I'm gonna make damn sure she gets that faith back. With me. Ridley. How do I look?
Fine, Mr. Bragg.
How's my breath?
It's okay.
What about my muscles? Do they look big? You know, I've been working out. See that bicep?
Sure.
Because Susan has to see me looking good. You know, she has to... This is like the biggest day of my life. What are you doing?
Sorry, Mr. Bragg. I'm just looking at my phone.
Well, try to act like you care, okay? Susan has to see me. She has to want me. Read me one of my Rate My Professor reviews.
Sure, Professor Bragg. Great professor. Took his 8-week class.
Really? Is that how you read a review? Read it like you mean it, like it matters to you.
Elvis is an amazing professor. He is very funny and nice.
No. Read the one I like.
Elvis was great to have in Comm 231. I sometimes forgot I was even sitting in a college class because of how fun he made the class and the connections I made with him and my peers over the course. I took the course seated and I do not regret it. To this day, it is by far my favorite college course I have ever taken. Feel better, Professor Bragg?
I feel great. All right, I'll be right back.
What is he doing? Susan is going to be here any minute. This is a huge day. They haven't seen each other since... Oh my God.
All right, out of the way, everybody. Coming through. My big moment. Season,
Elvis.
so good to see you. You're even more beautiful than I remember.
Thank you.
How's your eye?
It's fine.
And your blood pressure?
Going up a little bit.
Sorry to hear that.
Elvis, what the hell are you doing?
What do you mean? We're sharing a drink together for the first time in what feels like years. Cheers. Relax.
You realize that Mark is going to destroy you, right? You don't have $250,000. You don't have $25,000.
I mean, Mark can't destroy me. No one can destroy me. I can't even destroy myself. And here's the thing. Alyssa has cut me in on a profit-sharing arrangement for this documentary and season. It's going to be huge, okay? And this time, I am going to find that evidence of the paranormal.
Listen to yourself.
I didn't say anything.
Listen to yourself.
I'm not speaking.
You are going to find something that no one in the entire history of the human race has ever found before?
Yes.
Elvis, that's egomania.
No, it's not. I just know I can do it.
Oh my God.
I mean, I got you to marry me, didn't I?
Yeah. You're like my own personal Svengali.
Great.
Or Rasputin.
I don't know who that is.
We already know that somehow you can convince me to do anything.
Well, I certainly hope that's the case because, Season, I gotta tell you something. I've recruited Bleeder, I've recruited the professor, I've got Natalie, I've got Ridley, but I need you.
No.
Yes, I need you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I need an experienced forensic biologist, and you're the best in the business. I trust you. I need you, Season, on this team.
I'm not going to let you rope me into this.
What if I ever roped you into?
That threesome, for one.
Oh, come on, don't blame me for that. I didn't know she was into that German stuff.
Elvis, I do have to tell you something, and you are probably not going to like it. I know you're not going to like it.
What?
I have agreed to examine your evidence forensically.
Great.
For Mark.
What? For Mark? Why? You've gone to the dark side? You're gonna work for Skepticop?
I'm with Mark now, Elvis, not you.
Really? Then why are you still wearing the wedding ring I gave you? Yeah, look at it. Remember when we found it in that cute little shop in Red Bank? I had just eaten those gas station hot dogs and I had explosive diarrhea, and you had to clean me up in the restroom and there were no paper towels, so you had to use that heater. And then I proposed to you.
Yeah. Under the Bigfoot statue in Willow Creek.
It is the Bigfoot capital of the world, Season. Why don't we go back there, just you and me? We could renew our vows, start over. It would be a whole new beginning.
I am not doing this with you again, Elvis. Why don't you talk to Dr. Carroll?
Talk to Dr. Carroll. She says you need to come back to couples therapy. I made an appointment for us this Tuesday at 10. Can you make it?
We're not a couple. We haven't been a couple for 2 years. I'm not going to encourage your delusions anymore.
Season, just examine the evidence for me. If you have to show it to the Rhinestone Cowboy, fine. I don't care. I need you.
No.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. Do you understand? Do you hear the words, I'm not doing it?
But ultimately, you agreed to be on Elvis's investigative team again.
Yes. Yes, I did.
So you're enabling him again.
No, because this time I know what I'm in for. My eyes are wide open.
Are you trying to win her back?
I think I've been perfectly clear about that, haven't I?
So this put up or shut up challenge is a $250,000 romantic gesture to win back your ex-wife.
She's not my ex-wife. We're separated, not divorced. And if Season will just spend some time with me, she'll see that leaving me was a terrible mistake.
She asked you to change. Have you changed?
Yes. Uncategorically. Or categorically. Can you get a close-up? Come in close. Okay. Ready? I have learned my lesson.
Ask Elvis what he did wrong. Just ask him, for shits and giggles.
I know I made the same mistake twice. But Alyssa, the important thing is, I won't make the same mistake a third time. You know what they say, fool me twice, third time's the charm.
Can Elvis pay Mark the prize money?
No, he lives on a teacher's salary.
No, Alyssa, I got this handled.
Answer the question.
Fine, I'll show you my ace card. As you can see, this is an antique clock. It's an heirloom constructed by one of my ancestors, old Elvis Bragg, Harry for short. He was a founding father and clockmaker in colonial America, and he just missed signing the Constitution because he was late getting to the convention.
That clock, Elvis, it's not an antique. It looks like an electric guitar.
Old Harry invented the first electric guitar clock. He was the first metal musician, really. And he and the founding fathers, they would have a great time rocking out, and they could tell time while they did it.
How did he plug it in? I mean, electricity wasn't a household convenience in colonial America.
I mean, sure, that was a problem, absolutely. You know, he had to wait alongside Ben Franklin for the next lightning storm to hit, but when it did, he and those founding fathers would be jamming, even with third-degree burns on their fingertips.
That clock has been in Elvis's family for generations. It's one of a kind.
So it's real.
I would hate to see him lose it because of that stupid contract with Skepticop. But Mark wants it.
Mark?
It would be the second time he's taken something that belongs to Elvis, he says. He wants a trophy.
Alyssa, I got a real nice spot for that old clock.
It's a $4 million clock. You're going to take it in lieu of $250,000?
Bragg signed the contract, ma'am. He put it up as collateral. This is on him.
Are you at all afraid that Elvis might win?
Oh, bless your heart. No, paranormal ain't real. You can't prove a double negative.
No, I mean, are you afraid Elvis is going to win back Season now that they're working together again?
I ain't sweating it. Season ain't fixing to leave me. This ain't my first rodeo.
Elvis, I'm worried for you. How are you going to prove the existence of the paranormal in 325 days?
Alyssa, it's easy. We two, you and I, drum roll please. We are going to film the Woodpire Mill Phantom.
The Woodpire Mill Phantom? What is that?
Well, the Woodpire Mill Phantom is a terrifying legend here in rural North Carolina, and we are going to reveal him to the whole world in all his glory. So, folks at home, I say, watch this space. You ain't seen nothing yet.
In our next installment, you'll meet Elvis's investigators and learn more about the legend of the Woodpire Mill Phantom. And then you'll see the search that led to the discovery of a monster. When we left off, Elvis Bragg had accepted Skepticop's Put Up or Shut Up paranormal contest. His task, to provide evidence of the Woodpire Mill Phantom, or pay $250,000 to Mark Missouri, his nemesis, and possibly lose a family heirloom and national treasure, a one-of-a-kind clock in the process. To get help with this story and learn more about Woodpire's infamous phantom, we reached out to a longtime associate of Elvis's, who, for the purpose of this documentary, asked only to be referred to as the Professor. When we found him, he proved to be a man of mystery. Come on in.
Have a seat. We're here.
Okay, you can take the bag off now.
You okay?
Great, thank you.
During my interview with the professor, a fire alarm accidentally went off. And here's what happened.
What is that? What's going on here?
It's just a fire alarm. It's no big deal. They do it all the time. Have a seat. It's all right.
Kidding me. Thought this was a professional production.
After I was able to calm the professor down, the interview resumed.
Would you characterize yourself as a whistleblower?
I don't blow, ma'am. No, I share. I'm a whistle sharer.
The professor? He is a straight up spook. He's in the NSA, the CIA, the DEA, the FBI. I mean, he's a GDBFD. LOL, YOLO, he's top secret AF.
I first met Elvis Bragg in 2019. We went to a Native American lodge together in Colorado called the Belly Button of Reality. That's where we underwent our first sweat together. You see, a sweat is a prayer and purification ritual. So Elvis and I were in there for 7 long days. We were on top of each other, moaning and stretching, tugging, grasping for transcendence together. And when we emerged from that sweat, depleted and spent, it was like we had become fused together. One body, one mind. After that, it only made sense to start doing Tai Chi lessons together. And as a matter of fact, Elvis and I still practice to this very day whenever we can.
Tell us about the Woodpire Mill Phantom.
The Woodpire Mill Phantom. Now that's a story and a half. You see, the story of the Woodpire Mill Phantom dates all the way back to the 1930s, before the passage of the Fair Labor Standards Act.
Woodpire was a mill village in rural North Carolina, and poor cotton mill workers lived and worked there. And during the Great Depression, the town was known for having a very high crime rate. Then, in the 1950s, there was a terrible, unexplained fire. And then, the town just ended. It died.
The fire was the end of the town, yes, but it was not the end of the story. The cotton mill at Woodpire was owned and operated by Lyle Linthead Bullock. He was a robber baron. Bullock employed child workers at the mill. Unfortunately, many of them died tending to his arcane, rusted machinery. Some were lucky and merely only lost their digits in what can best be described as dreadful industrial accidents, but it all got much, much, much worse during the stretch out. Bullock understood that his exploitive practices would not be legal for much longer. He had his workers at the mill working longer hours in the excruciating heat. You see, men like Bullock, they couldn't afford to let productivity go down. Every year, there had to be bigger profits. Hence the stretch out. More workers died, more lint heads.
You use that term, lint heads. Can you explain that to our audience?
Local slang for mill workers. The workers at the mill would often come home and they would have white cotton clumps stuck to their clothes and hair. Bullock desperately wanted to be seen as a philanthropist, despite the fact that he was literally working these children to death. So when the children fell ill or lost their digits, he would often respond very generously. He would purchase brand new, expensive toy dolls and leave them on the children's stoops by night.
So if you were a mill worker and you were coming home late one night in the dark after a long shift at the mill, and you saw one of those fancy dolls sitting on a neighbor's porch, you knew there was a sick or injured child inside, a dying child.
And there were darker rumors too, rumblings. Oh crap, hang on a second, I'm getting beeped. Let me just silence it real quick.
You still use a beeper?
You'd be surprised at what I still use.
So, the rumblings, the rumors.
Right. Bullock would return to the mill at night and collect the severed children's fingers from his machinery, and then he'd store them, of all places, in a cigar box. In the 1940s, Bullock finally succumbed to byssinosis, brown lung disease. It was irony of the highest order. Many of Bullock's workers throughout the years in the mill would die from brown lung disease because it's caused by frequent inhalation of and exposure to cotton, jute, and hemp particles.
After Bullock died from brown lung, he became a local boogeyman, an urban legend. And throughout the 1950s, there were tales of lint head sightings. The Phantom stalked Woodpire Mill, and there were even local stories about children, naughty children, coming home late at night and finding those dolls waiting for them, sitting there on their front porches.
He marked the houses with those dolls, and then the Phantom would return for the children by blackest night. And if the doors were unlocked, he would sneak in the house, take the children and spirit them away, and then murder them, stuffing their lungs, suffocating them with cotton clumps.
And where would he take the children he abducted?
His secret house in the woods, one with a family cemetery beside it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to locate it yet. But, luckily, Elvis has Bleeder doing just that.
Well, hi, I guess. I'm Willard Hendricks. I collaborate with Elvis on all his technology needs. We've been best friends ever since we were college roommates.
And why does Elvis call you Bleeder?
Oh, that's a nickname he gave me. The thing is, I'm a hemophiliac.
No, Bleeder is not a hemophiliac. He just has extreme social anxiety.
Can you tell me more about your condition?
Well, there's not much to tell except that my blood won't clot. If I get a pinprick or a paper cut, it could kill me, instantly. That's why I wear this protective suit. I also bruise easily and experience periods of diminished consciousness. See that?
What about it?
That bruise right there. The other night, when I went to get a midnight snack, I bumped into the refrigerator. I started to feel tired and woozy, like I couldn't stay awake. I stumbled, and then this happened.
I still don't see anything.
Guess it must be healing.
So, hemophilia is a genetic condition. So, I'm assuming one of your parents has hemophilia?
No, they're both fine. I have what's called adult onset hemophilia.
Adult onset.
It's rare, but extremely dangerous. It afflicted me when I was 20, during finals week. One day on campus, I cut myself on a postage stamp and I just couldn't stop bleeding. It was like a faucet just got turned on and I couldn't turn it off. I bled all day, all night. I couldn't stop bleeding. I went to class, entered into psychology, and I bled all over my loose leaf notebook. Then that evening, I rode a bus to a Nine Inch Nails concert with Elvis, and I bled all over the Greyhound upholstery. And at the concert, I bled for 2 hours in the mosh pit. Finally, when I got home, put on my PJs, brushed my teeth, and went to bed, I was still bleeding. Then the next morning, when I got up and blood was trickling all over my scrambled eggs, I thought to myself, maybe I should see a doctor.
You have to understand, everything is dangerous to Bleeder. Life-threatening. This microphone clip on my lapel, it's deadly. This pen, it's a murder weapon. That is why Bleeder has to live like a virtual shut-in. He purchased this building uptown and he lives there alone. He never leaves. He even brought in his retro video game collection and has it there in the basement. He's like Hugh Hefner.
I think you mean Howard Hughes. Hugh Hefner was a playboy.
No, Bleeder doesn't have a girlfriend right now.
I live alone here, behind all this glass. I can see the world happening out there, but I can't be a part of it. I get all of my groceries and supplies delivered to my doorstep. I can't remember the last time I left. But I have no choice. I have to take these extreme precautions.
Yes, we take extreme precautions when we visit Bleeder in his building, like we did for his birthday 3 years ago.
I appreciated the pandemic, I guess you could say. For once, everyone had to experience life like I do, in lockdown. Everyone had to experience these long, grueling spells of diminished consciousness.
Would there ever be a reason that you would leave this building, your fortress of solitude?
If Elvis were in trouble, I'd try. I'd try.
God, this coffee is awful, Natalie. It tastes like piss. I hate that new pour over. Pack it up and return to Amazon, all right?
Yes, Professor Bragg.
And make a run to Starbucks. I need a latte.
Yes, Professor Bragg.
But get yourself something nice there, like a Twinkie or a cake pop or something.
Yes, Professor.
Redley, did you finish power washing the deck?
Yes, Professor Bragg.
Great, but you're dripping on the hardwoods. You might need to dry mop that, okay? But I wanted to show you this. You see right there over the pantry? You see what I'm seeing?
Sure.
What am I seeing? Streaks of green, where the paint doesn't have good coverage, right? I need you to repaint that.
I'm Natalie Hansen, and I'm 19. I was in Mr. Bragg's class 2 years ago, but I got an incomplete because my grandma died and I missed the final exam. So now I'm his intern.
Unpaid.
Yes, unpaid.
What's your name?
Natalie Hansen.
Natalie Hansen. Do you believe in the paranormal?
You said I had to say yes?
You're not listening to your inner child, are you? You're afraid of judgment, reprisals, afraid of being picked on, or maybe even abandoned. So let me ask you, tunnel vision, just you, me, Bigfoot? You saw Bigfoot, didn't you?
Yes. He says he won't remove the incomplete from my transcript until I'm ready, until I've learned everything I need to learn from him.
And what does that mean?
I have no idea.
And what do you think it is that he wants you to learn?
He says I'll know it when I know it.
What about you?
Oh. I'm Ridley Zykes. I got caught using AI on an assignment for Professor Bragg's class, and he won't let me graduate till I finish doing all these odds and ends around this house.
What exactly do you two do here? And what do you guys think of the put up or shut up challenge, the contest?
Come on, don't linger. Hurry. Ridley, my God, did you weed the lawn?
Sorry, Mr. Bragg. I was pouring concrete for the back.
It's fine.
Elvis, where are you going?
We've had a huge breakthrough. We're going to Season's house. Come on. Come on, you guys, hurry. This is a huge breakthrough. Come on. Oh my gosh, I just remembered we can't get in through the driver's side. This way, we gotta get in the passenger side and then scooch over, okay? Come on, you guys, hurry. Alyssa, get behind me, all right? Come on. Hi.
Elvis, what are you doing here?
Can I come in?
I mean, we weren't expecting you.
Great. Come on in, everybody. Ooh, it's hot out there.
Hey, Susan. Hi, Alyssa.
Great.
Make yourselves at home.
Looks like the circus is in town.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, the circus is in town.
Yeah, we heard you the first time, Mark.
Elvis, what is this? Why have you descended upon our house?
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. Bleeder found the location of the Woodpire Mill Phantom's house. It's the house of Lyle Linhead Bullock.
Bleeder found the house.
Yes.
Where?
Well, I found one of your old maps in our bedroom end table, and I mapped out the exact location. Wait, hold on. I used a Sharpie, I think. Wait a minute. This is the wrong side.
Oh my God.
This isn't the
Can you
map.
give that to me?
No, Season, I've got
Elvis,
it.
let go of the map. Elvis.
No, it's
Give me them.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
God, Elvis.
Sorry about that. I think it's upside down. Hold on.
Oh my God, Elvis, step aside. Let me handle the map.
Right. You handle that.
Elvis has never been able to read a map. I can't tell you the number of times we've been on these trips and he's gotten us lost in some strange neck of the woods.
So you enabled him. Again. You read the map for him.
I mean, I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess I did.
Guilty as charged. I can't read a map. I've always been dyslexic, but not with characters or letters or numbers, only with lines. My eyes, they invert them. I see all lines as backwards. Bleeder texted me the exact coordinates of the Bullock house. Hold on 1 second. I got him here. Okay, I don't got him. I think I accidentally deleted that text. I think I put it in my spam.
Oh my God, give me that.
Do you remember my password? It's your name.
Yeah,
Season.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so Woodpire Mill is here.
Right.
And Bleeder thinks that Bullock's house is here. That's pretty deep in the Great Balls of Mountains, Elvis.
Right. He said it's really easy to find, though. We just follow the river, take it west, and it's going to open up into this huge meadow, and that's where we'll find the house.
It's a good 3-hour hike through some pretty rough terrain. Is he sure about this?
Bleeder, he's got a mind like a steel trap.
Hey, Bleeder, he's that fake hemophiliac, right?
No, he has a very serious condition, Mark.
Yeah, a mental condition.
Hey.
Sweetheart, I don't want you wandering around out there in them woods.
Mark, I need Season to examine forensically whatever we find out there.
Yeah, so bring it back to the city, to the Skepticop lab. I mean, my lab. If you haven't heard, it's fully equipped.
Well, if you haven't heard, my lab, it's fully equipped.
You don't have a lab, Elvis.
No, but if I had a lab, it would be fully equipped. It would be the most fully equipped. Season, I need you to do this. You said you'd help me.
Bragg, are you packing heat?
Am I packing heat? Whew! I am packing imaginary heat right here.
Bragg, do you even know how to fire a gun?
It's not the Wild West, Annie Oakley.
Dadgummit, I'm putting my foot down.
And your hat.
She ain't going. You ain't going, Season.
I think that's her decision, John Wayne.
Where I come from, men are chivalrous.
Yeah, well, where you come from, you're an idiot.
He's right, Mark. Not the idiot part. But if I'm going to do this, everything has to happen according to my standards. It has to be perfect. Otherwise, Skepticop won't accept the evidence. I need to go.
I rented us a place.
Let me get my calendar. When did you want to do this?
Now? Tonight? I mean, I left the car running.
I haven't even packed. We haven't packed either.
What do you need to pack? It's one night away.
Hold up. Season and I have plans this evening. It's our anniversary.
Alyssa, don't tell anybody, but I got Dom Perignon for the copter ride. Then I'm gonna propose to Season at the Grove Park Inn. And after that, I'm gonna slip her those divorce papers.
You're going to propose to Season while she's still married to Elvis?
After those papers are signed, it's all done. Finito. It's all over but the crying. Elvis is crying, that is.
What if Elvis still won't sign? You'll be in the same boat.
Oh, I know precisely when and where Mr. Bragg's gonna sign those papers, little lady. I know precisely what boat I'm sitting in. Hey, you wanna see the ring?
It was 2 years ago today that we met. Fell madly in love.
Oh, honey.
I think I'm gonna puke in my mouth.
Elvis, Mark and I have plans.
Season, I'm on a timetable here thanks to this guy. I'm gonna be in the poorhouse in less than 1 year if you don't help me. Come on, you said you were gonna do this.
Hey, I said not today. I'm flying Season to the Grove Park Inn on my chopper.
What? Why?
I had everything under control, Alyssa. But Season, she insisted that we go up to the bedroom for some privacy.
Okay, Season, you've got your privacy. Now tell me, why are you two going to the Grove Park Inn today? That's where we went when we were hunting the Brown Mountain Lights, remember?
How could I forget? I made all the reservations.
Well, what are you two doing there today? Why are you going?
That's none of your beeswax, Bragg. And Season's not going on your stupid little field trip. I'm putting my foot down.
You can't put your foot down. Lift it right up this second. Alyssa, you heard that. Ridley, you recorded that. It's on tape or the film or the web or the cloud or SanDisk.
What's your point, Bragg?
I got a contract, the professor told me, with Skepticop, and there's a clause in that contract, a forfeiture clause, that says you cannot stand in the way of a claimant's obligation. What? So if Season doesn't go with me today, you're standing in my way, and you owe me $250,000. You can cut me a check right now. I also take cash, by the way, or a debit card.
Yes, I made Elvis aware of that particular clause in the contract. You see, in addition to my many, many other talents, I'm also an accomplished barrister. I reviewed the Skepticop contract carefully before he signed it, and it states that the claimant must experience during the term of the arrangement a condition known in Latin as plaga palma.
Can you explain plaga palma?
It's a bedrock principle of Western jurisprudence, which means, in layman's terms, to stroke freely with one's own hand.
Fine. Take your damn field trip, Bragg.
Really, Mark?
Honey,
See? You see that? That's where his heart is. Right there. His wallet. He can't stand to lose that money. He'll break his perfect record of stiffing the little guy.
Elvis, just... Mark, can I have a moment with Elvis, please?
Fine. Now I'm getting kicked out of my own damn bedroom.
So, what do you think of Elvis and Season?
Well, they've always been perfect together. He really took her under his wing, like he did with all of us. I mean, I like Season a lot, but...
What?
She doesn't appreciate Elvis enough. Not the way that I do. When I sat on a toothpick last year and it perforated my intergluteal cleft, Elvis was here before I could put the phone down. He came over, took out the toothpick, bandaged me up, got me to the hospital. He had the steadiest hands I've ever seen, like a surgeon's.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Missouri.
Shut up. Just shut up.
You smell really good. Are you wearing Chanel Chance? Remember, that's the fragrance I used to buy for you. Did you know you were going to see me today? Did you put it on just for me?
No, Elvis. Mark was going to propose to me today.
Oh, well, thank God I stopped him. You're welcome, by the way.
Listen, I know this conversation makes us both sick, but we need to have it, okay? I am going to marry Mark. And you need to accept that.
No, I don't. I love you. Season, I will always love you.
This isn't about love.
Well, if you're going to get remarried, I think it ought to be about love. Don't you think?
As long as you and I are together, it's always going to be about you. I need the freedom to figure out what I want independent of you.
Well, fine. Figure out what you want independent of me, but don't lasso yourself to that half-wit cowboy. Season, you know what this reminds me of? That fad you were into for a while. What was it? Buddhism. That was it.
I'm a practicing Buddhist.
Well, so am I. I'm a practicing Buddhist.
You're a Buddhist, really?
I am. And I think most Buddhists would agree, probably 9 out of 10 Buddhists would say, that we're all Buddhists, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, I think it is. And the thing is this. I bought a book after you left. It's called Buddhism for Dummies. I read that book cover to cover. I skimmed it. But there was a concept in it that I thought was really great, and it was called Starter's Eyeball.
Do you mean beginner's mind?
That's what I said, beginner's mind. But anyway, this concept of starter's eyeball is that you look at somebody with fresh eyes, with new eyes, without all the weight of all the mistakes they've made or all the conflicts you've had. So why can't you just look at me with eyes like that?
Elvis, I can't have starter's eyeball.
Why?
Because being married to you blew out my eye.
Oh, I hardly even notice the eye twitch anymore. I mean, especially if I stand over here, or maybe this way a little more.
Sign the divorce papers, Elvis.
Well, a Buddhist might ask, why don't you sign the divorce papers?
Because I know you. As soon as you see my name on that dotted line, you're gonna double down harder.
According to the professor, it's an uncontested divorce after 20 days. You're the one who's delaying.
No, we can't end things like that. We have to do it right, clean.
You just want me to sign those papers so you're not the one who technically is ending our marriage. Come on, Season. Don't you miss this? Don't you miss us?
Do I miss you?
Yeah.
No. When I live in $1 million house and take weekend getaways to Paris and London?
It's not where you go. It's who you go with. I think you know that. You believe that? Season is 10 years younger than me, but I mean, who cares, right? So what? She's what I call an old soul. Calm, loving, rational. Season has this incredible glow about her, like every particle in her body is just emanating radiation.
I needed to tell you, and I told you. Now, oh my God, I see it in your face. You are gonna double down, aren't you?
Oh, hell yeah, I am going to double down. I'm going to re-strengthen my commitment to this marriage, because I'll tell you something. I wouldn't recognize myself in the mirror if I gave up. I never give up.
No shit.
Why do I love Season? Oh my gosh, there are a million reasons. Her kindness, her compassion, the way she can never sing the lyrics to songs correctly. You should listen to her sing We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's sometime.
They got beady, they got beady, they got beady. Yeah, they got it! Woo! That is why you drive me crazy. Oh my God, let's just go.
So, wait a minute, we're going on the field trip?
Yes,
Hey.
but not because you convinced me. Because the sooner we get this over with, the sooner I'm done. I'm done. Do you understand?
I understand. You're picking me over Mark. Yes!
Oh my God, would you just go and let me pack, please?
Okay, well, don't get angry. I mean, remember, you have high blood pressure and an eye twitch. Do you need a pill or anything?
Get out. Get out.
I'll be downstairs.
And stay away from Mark. 5 feet in between you at all times.
So, after you discovered Bullock's house in the woods, you discovered something else about the Phantom.
I discovered a video that had been bouncing around the dark web like a ping pong ball. A disturbing video. I called Elvis. He had to see it. Before he went into those woods and into that house, he had to see it. It changes everything.
I'm recording this because I've had something happen to me.
We are going to film the Woodpire Mill Phantom.
Now that's a story and a half.
The Woodpire Mill Phantom is a terrifying legend here in rural North Carolina.
And Bleeder thinks that Bullock's house is here. That's pretty deep in the Great Balls of Mountains, Elvis.
I discovered a video that had been bouncing around the dark web like a ping pong ball. A disturbing video. I called Elvis. He had to see it. Before he went into those woods and into that house, he had to see it. It changes everything.
You've got to believe me. Ghosts are real, guys. Ghosts are real.
What is it, Bleeder? What'd you find?
Get a load of this. Hold on to your hat. I mean, if you were wearing one.
Wait a second. This is important. Dave, get over here. Film this.
My name is Chessa, and I realized nobody will ever believe in my story. The parents don't believe me. The police don't believe me. And all my friends think I'm fucking insane. But I'm not okay. I'm not. Everything that's happened to me is real. I can't believe it. I double checked, I triple checked, and I can't wait to tell him I'm pregnant. And I don't know what to do, but I know that this is the right thing for me. I just can't wait to go home and tell Gabe. I'm so sorry. This is so sudden, and I know everyone's gonna comment and say something and give all the tips. Tita, I know what you're gonna say to me, but I am really excited, and I'm pregnant. I hope Gabe feels the same way. I know he does. I think he's just worried about timing and everything, but I want it to be real.
Everything that's happened to me is real.
And I want it to be official that I'm his wife, but I think I also need to take some time off from work because I don't think I'm feeling well. 2 weeks ago, I went hiking with my boyfriend Gabe after a fight. We decided to go our separate ways because we just couldn't stop arguing. But that didn't even happen because we came across this abandoned, broken down house in a huge meadow. And it's beside this tiny family graveyard. And the thing is, the moment I saw it, it felt wrong. It's as if my boyfriend couldn't resist it because he went in anyway. It's as if the house was calling to him. And like any good girlfriend would, I went into the house with him, and then I find out that my feeling was right. We saw things that we shouldn't have, and then the moment we left, I felt that something wrong followed us out of those woods, and I think it attached itself to us. The next day, Gabe called me, and he told me that there was a doll on his front porch. We realized it's the Chunuk. It's this Filipino monster that we grew up hearing stories about that takes the form of a baby, an infant. And he drove to my house right away, said he had to show me, and then he got killed in a car accident. This morning I came back from the funeral and I find this same doll on my porch. Look at it! Its eyes are following me! You have to believe me, please. You have to believe me that ghosts are real. The ghosts are real. I'm burying this fucking doll in my backyard and I'm never coming back to the States. I'm going all the way back to the Philippines. I'm staying there. And I just hope that this Chunuk will not follow me.
Bleeder, where did you say you found this video?
On a darknet forum. Actually, I followed a link from a darknet forum to a darker net forum, and that took me down a rabbit hole to Girls Gone Ghoulish, a darkest net message board for single women in the supernatural. Some unsavory stuff on there, let me tell you. Girls and demons, girls and vampires, girls and politicians.
That doll, her description of Bullock's cemetery and his house in the meadow, it tracks exactly with what the professor told us about the Woodpire Mill Phantom.
What if it's bait? What if someone's just trying to fool you, Elvis?
Susan, how could you think that? You watched the same video I did. That girl was terrified. She was scared for her life.
Maybe she's an actor. If she's paid to make you believe that this video is evidence and you come forward with it and are disproved, then you'd lose the challenge. You'd lose your money and you would lose your precious family heirloom.
Who would do something like that to me? That's right. Your boyfriend would. The rhinestone cowboy.
Mark wouldn't do that. Grow up, Elvis.
I don't know anything about any bloomin' dark web video. I mean, look, Skepticop's whole purpose is to expose hoaxes, not perpetrate them. I wouldn't piddle my time with something like that.
But you do possess the resources to pull off something like this, to fund, create, and distribute a video.
Don't get all wampa-jawed. In Texas, that's what we call a logical phallus. I may possess the means, but what's my motive? I mean, why would I?
To make Elvis look like a fool.
Oh, shucks. He don't need my help with that. Let me tell you something. Elvis Bragg is the one with the means and the motive to perpetrate a video hoax.
Why would he?
How about some deductive reasoning, Alyssa? That girl in the video could have been a student, a former student. You ever think about that? Oh, and Bleeder, Elvis's tech bro, you notice he fetched that video after his source, the professor, told us everything we needed to know about the Phantom. Don't you get it? This is a put-up job to win the contest.
So we watched the video from Chessa, and I mean, it was terrifying. I felt so bad for her. But at the same time, I realized this could be my holy grail, the holy grail of the paranormal. I mean, not that it had anything to do with a cup or religion. So maybe like the World Cup of the paranormal.
Well, I ain't buying what he's selling.
You do want his antique clock.
Here's a wedding gift to Season, that's all. I'm gonna put it above our bed in the master suite.
Either way, hoax or no hoax, that video won't pass muster as proof.
Not with Skepticop.
We have to find Chessa then, right? I mean, she's a witness.
Bleeder, there are facts in that video you can track down.
Facts?
Yeah. An airline ticket purchased by someone named Chessa from North Carolina to the Philippines. A fatal car accident involving someone named Gabe, also in North Carolina. So a police report or an obituary. Get moving.
Right. I'm on it.
Oh, one more thing. That video. Find out who owns that account and trace it back to a physical address.
I guess my chicken pot pie will have to wait.
Call me the minute you find anything, Bleeder. Let's nail this down.
Be still my heart. There's the season I fell in love with. Sweetheart, I missed you. Welcome back.
Don't call me sweetheart.
Your juices are flowing again, just like they were in that dinghy at Loch Ness.
Oh, let's just drop it.
What happened at Loch Ness? It was magic. Season and I, we found a fecal plume.
A fecal plume is a field of excrement. It occurs when ingested nutrients are voided into the water by an organism, like a whale. But to find one in Loch Ness, a football field-sized spray of flocculent fecal matter, well, that was soft evidence of Nessie's existence. I mean, not enough to make a solid claim, but definitely a step in the right direction.
And then what happened?
Well, Elvis rode the dinghy into the fecal plume, where I collected an excretion sample. I poured over every square inch of it. I mean, I was just performing test after test.
Well, the way Season explained it to me, basically you can fingerprint feces.
After gross examination, I found that the feces had the consistency of fungible breadcrumbs. I remember squeezing it through my fingers.
You just have to figure out what kind of anal cavity the feces fell out of, and then you trace it back to the offending orifice.
And I just felt this incredible rush course through my body.
Yeah.
On fine analysis, the fecal fingerprint did not conform to that of any animal known to live on the loch. It was what we in the business call a UFO.
What's a UFO?
An unidentified fecal object. Pick me up in an hour and we'll go to the mountains, okay?
What, you're leaving now? Why?
My juices, Elvis. I'm taking them home to Mark. It's our anniversary, remember? Come to think of it, pick me up in 2 hours.
No, wait a minute. Whatever Mark can do for you think, in 2 hours? I could do it in 5 minutes. Or I could maybe get it down to 2 minutes if I worked at it. Come on, Season, don't go. Stay.
2 hours, Elvis. And Bleeder, I want that information.
You got it, Season.
Season, I hope you don't call out my name by mistake when you're in the throes of passion.
Dream on, Elvis. Dream on.
A UFO got you all hot and bothered with Elvis on the dinghy that day?
It was intoxicating. I mean, we were together in that tiny dinghy in the inky wake of that fecal plume all afternoon. All night.
It was amazing. She loves this shit.
Do you feel the same stimulation with Mark? I mean, he's not very curious.
Why are we talking about my sex life? Isn't this documentary called Paranormal Fixation?
That's a working title.
Well, then why?
Well, if I don't get theatrical distribution, I'm working on a deal with TCL for a reality show. So just keep talking. We'll use it as filler.
Can you believe that, Bleeder? She went right back to Mark. She was feeling this. She was feeling me. Just like she felt all that feces in Loch Ness in the dinghy.
Sorry, Elvis. Hey, I've got an idea. I could empty Mark's bank account. I could transfer $250,000 from Mark's account to your account. It would be completely untraceable.
Camera?
Oh, right. Sorry. Not that I would ever do anything like that.
It's all right. There is a way you can help me out, Bleeder. That reservation you made for the B&B tonight, can you cancel it for me?
Elvis, don't give up. Season loves you. Remember the dinghy.
Thank you, Bleeder. I will never forget the dinghy. So I told Bleeder to cancel the B&B reservation he'd made and to rent a smaller place, one with just one bedroom. So Season and I would have to share the room and be together. I even bought some of the cologne I'd worn at Loch Ness in the dinghy so she'd smell me and remember the fecal plume. This isn't going to be in the documentary, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Great. Okay, Bleeder, I want you to get on the horn with the professor. Ask him to research the Chionic, okay?
Got it. Where are you going?
Oh, I am so sick of this Mark, Missouri shit. Season is my wife, I'm her husband. I'm going over there and I'm ending this.
She said to wait for 2 hours, Elvis.
Season forgot one very important thing about me, Bleeder. I always come early. Was I hurt that I went to all the trouble of getting Season hot and bothered? She went back to that cowpoke? You bet I was hurt. I mean, she's my wife. How would you feel?
Does what happened with Season remind you of your father, your abandonment issues?
You mean my dad left me, and now Season left me too? I don't know, Alyssa. I mean, I was so young when my dad abandoned the family. I didn't even have the opportunity to convince him to stay. But Season, I know I can convince her to come back to me. I know it.
Since Season left you, have you been with anyone else?
No, I mean, I am a married man till death do us part.
So you're not on Tinder?
No. Well, okay, total honesty, total candor. Bleeder did set me up with this brand new app designed for men in, this kind of delicate situation that I'm in, separated but not divorced. It's called Pre-Tinder.
I'm not familiar with that one. Pre-Tinder.
Yeah, Pre-Tinder. It uses the wipe function.
You mean the swipe?
No, it uses a wipe.
Did you go on any dates?
Well, on Pre-Tinder, you don't actually connect with any partners.
So it's just galleries of attractive women.
Right. I mean, you just look at pictures, you just look, and then when you're finished, you wipe.
And it's all pretend.
It's Pre-Tinder.
Bragg.
Missouri. Where's my wife?
Season is in the shower.
Well, I need to talk to her. What are you, a doorstop? Do you mind?
Yeah, I mind. I said she's in the shower. And whatever you up to, stop. I'm on to you, Bragg. I can smell you from a mile away.
She's still my wife. We are legally wed. I mean, you and I aren't legally wed. She and I are legally wed.
Yeah, well, she ain't your wife for much longer.
Oh, we'll see about that, won't we?
Listen, Bragg, you had your chance, and you blew it. So just step off, or I'll stampede your Yankee butt.
Ooh, I'm so proud of you. You're so aggressive today. Even by Texas standards, which are, by the way, the lowest in the nation. Oh. Oh. She did call my name. Didn't she? Didn't she?
You know what? Don't flatter yourself. You're the last person on her mind. The last.
Elvis, what are you doing here? I told you 2 hours.
Well, I wanted to ask your boyfriend here about his favorite song. Do you know it? It's Always on My Mind.
Oh, just give me a reason to open up a can of whoop-ass, Bragg.
You ready to go, sweetheart? I think it's time.
Don't call me sweetheart. And no, I'm not ready yet. Okay. Now I'm ready. But I'm driving. Give me the keys.
It's my car. I'll drive.
I don't like being a passenger. You know this. And I'm a better driver than you.
Fine. I like it better when you're in control anyway.
And, Bragg.
Yeah.
Word to the wise. You better mind your manners on this trip.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be on my best behavior.
You asshole.
It's fine, Mark. We all know that this is business. Just business. I'll stay in contact.
Yeah, she'll stay in contact. We both will. If you need me, just call my name. It goes like this. Elvis!
Oh, I'll kill you.
All right, that's enough. Let's get this over with. Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I did call out his name. I said Elvis. Well, not exactly like that, but a little more oomph. But I was just still thinking about that fecal plume.
And how did Mark take it?
Not well.
So you still have romantic feelings for Elvis?
No, I put those to bed. You know what I mean.
Why then?
What do you mean, why? You were there. Elvis planted that thought in my head. It's deep in my brain. He sabotaged me on purpose. It's what's known in paranormal circles as predictive programming. It was 100% intentional. Mentalists do it all the time. They suggest an idea that takes root in someone else's brain, and then...
So Elvis programmed you?
Yes, thank you.
Susan, don't you think this has something to do with you?
Fine, I'll own it. But it was an honest mistake. I mean, people call out the wrong name all the time.
In the throes of passion.
In the throes of passion, yes. That's how we're wired. It's how the human brain works. It's Pavlovian.
Like the dogs?
Yes, we are all like Pavlov's dogs, Alyssa. Incoming sensory cues recall previous emotional states. The brain conjures things that remind us of other things.
So you were thinking of times with Elvis when you were with Mark?
No, that's not what I mean at all. Allow me to explain. I was like the dogs, salivating, panting when they hear a bell. But it was not intentional. I'm with Mark now.
But Elvis rings your bell.
I didn't say that. Oh, God, can we take a break? I need a break.
And what did you find out about Chanak?
Are you ready to take the red pill? To know the truth?
I am. I'm ready for the truth. Tell me the truth.
I can't. No one can tell you the truth. You have to feel the truth. Do you feel the truth, ma'am? Are you ready to feel it?
Can you just answer the question about Chanak? Can you feel it?
Oh, yes. I feel it.
And where do you feel it?
In my guts? In this room? Behind you? In Filipino mythology, Chanak is a malevolent spirit that assumes the form of a newborn baby and cries out to passers-by. Luring them to a very untimely and vicious death. In some stories, Chanak has been known to fly and attack its victims with sharp fangs and claws. Nasty little guy. Or gal.
And did you find a connection between Chanak and the Woodpire Mill Phantom?
You see, before he became a rich man, young Lyle Linthead Bullock served in the war with the Philippines Republic in 1899. He was wounded in the Battle of Manila and sent home to Woodpire.
So you're suggesting that Bullock, the Phantom, learned about Chianik during his military service?
Perhaps Bullock actually encountered a Chianik.
And what makes you jump to that conclusion?
Bullock was billeted in Baguio City at an estate that later became a training center for American teachers. The Chianik might have come home with Bullock to Woodpire and then inhabited the toy dolls that he gave that were his gifts to the sick and dying children from the mill.
So Bullock was
feeding the innocent souls of the children to the Chianik, perhaps in exchange for his own immortality. It was like Bullock found a way to exploit the children of the mill all over again.
Stop sulking, Elvis.
I didn't like seeing you kiss him.
Yeah, well, I didn't like calling out your name.
Well, that's not my fault, is it?
It's 100% your fault.
How? What am I, a wizard now?
Yes.
A ventriloquist?
Yes,
What?
you're a wizard, living in my head, rent-free, because that's what you do best.
What do you mean?
I was perfectly happy with Mark.
Was? Wait a minute. Did you hear yourself? Was perfectly happy with Mark? Past tense?
Happy with Mark. But you know how I feel about verbal men, about the way you are. You found an opening and just weaseled your way back into my life.
I object to the word weasel.
You weaseled your way back into my life, and by signing that stupid agreement with Skepticop, now you've awakened all my protective instincts just like you knew you would.
Well,
don't fall.
If you're so protective of me, you must care about me an awful lot, Susan.
Of course I care about you, Elvis, but don't look at me like you just won a freaking trophy.
All right, well, let's talk about trophies for a second. The only reason Mark is with you is because he wants a trophy wife, and he wants to put me in my place.
Don't you dare talk to me about Mark.
All right, I'll change the subject. Why don't we talk about what you got a degree in? What was it? That name is right on my lips. What is it called? It is forensic biology.
Yes,
Yeah. How much of that have you actually done since you started shacking up with Mr. Perfect?
I am going to get back to it through Skepticop.
One thing I truly admire about Susan, she loves what she does. She's serious about it. I'm talking about forensic biology now. She's rigorous, she's methodical, she's detailed. I mean, she's exactly the way I am. Or the way I would be if I actually had expertise in anything. You're gonna devote your whole life to trying to convince people that there's no magic left in this world? That feels like a personal attack, like you're against me.
It's not all about you, Elvis. And besides, I am going to report the facts impartially, whether they support your vision of the world or Mark's.
Well, what about your vision, Susan? Isn't that what we're talking about? Isn't that what we're really discussing here? And I know I've made a mistake. Maybe once, 2 times, 3 times, lady, that I didn't take into account your interior life, your thoughts. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I'm not gonna do that. But Mark, he doesn't care about your mind. He doesn't care about your thoughts. Why won't you trust me anymore?
I did trust you once, and look where it got me.
We're so happy together.
Oh, God. Fact, you're 10 years older than I am. So the question is, why are you in better health than I am?
Well, I don't take everything so goddamn seriously, Susan. I see the world as light and happy, and you see it as so heavy.
Wow. I think you finally discovered the paranormal, Elvis. It's me. I think you won the contest. Let's go tell Mark.
What are you talking about?
A sin eater, Elvis. I am your own personal sin eater. I eat all your sins, but they make me sick. I get high blood pressure. I get the eye twitch.
Well, I mean, it's hardly noticeable.
Oh, and
Macular
you just
puckering.
keep going like the goddamn Energizer Bunny. Shit, you just make me so mad.
Well, my spirit animal is a jackrabbit.
Deflect, double down, crack jokes. Typical Elvis.
No. I don't think I'm being defensive about this. I don't understand how being optimistic hurts Susan. I mean, being optimistic? That's a good thing, right?
You know I'm right. The cost of your optimism, your enthusiasm is the health of everyone around you.
Well, that's a technicality, isn't it? Susan, wait. Come on. Susan. That door won't open. It's still broken.
All over your car. Did you hit a deer?
Did I get a deer? No, I mean, I don't even hunt. I don't have a hunting license.
It looks like blood.
Blood?
I know blood when I see it. And there's also something on the passenger seat. It looks like a cigar box. Don't.
I see it.
No. Hold on. Let me pull out my gloves. I always carry gloves with me.
It's like 1,000,000 degrees in this car.
Don't touch it.
We should tell Alyssa, the camera crew, that they're going to want to see this.
They're right behind you.
Okay. I'm just saying we should give them a good shot,
Okay.
All right.
Move. Oh my God.
Woodpire Mill, or what's left of it. Once a sprawling community decades ago, today a ghost town. Before a fire burned down the town center in 1957, there were stories of a monster, of a phantom lurking in the woods. Once more famous than Washington Irving's Headless Horseman, its name, Linthead. But that was the past. What of the people who live here today? Each day, they drive these mountain roads, unaware of the ruins that surround them on each side, of the dark beneath their reality.
Oh, we all know not to stay out too late at night or to wander too close to the old town square. Phantom will get you, especially if you're a kid or a true believer.
So let me get this straight, ma'am. You're married to Mr. Bragg,
Correct, Elvis is my husband.
but you live here in this house with Mr. Missouri.
Yes, this is my house with Mark.
Yeah, today's our anniversary. We were going to get engaged.
Not if I have anything to say about it, you're not.
Quiet, Mr. Bragg. So, ma'am, you cohabitate with Mr. Missouri. But you are about to go on an overnight trip with Mr. Bragg on your anniversary with Mr. Missouri.
It's complicated.
That's one word for it.
I can explain, Detective. You see, if she doesn't go with me today, he's going to lose $250,000, and he's a cheapskate.
You're referring to that paranormal challenge?
Yeah, I'm Mark Missouri. I'm the CEO of Skepticop. I'm Texan by the grace of God. But, I'm also a millionaire and a philanthropist.
And you're the movie lady. And this is your crew?
Yes, I'm making a documentary.
About these three?
Yes.
Bet that's one hell of a movie. But those cameras are off now, right?
Oh, yeah, they're off.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Oh, I do. Can I go first?
Mr. Bragg. Go ahead.
Susan is mad at me because this afternoon she moaned my name while she was having sex with him.
Hey, you shut up!
That's not what happened. Okay, technically it's exactly what happened, but
Mrs. Bragg.
I go by my maiden name, Winters.
Your name is Susan Winters.
My parents have a strange sense of humor.
Why don't you start again from the beginning?
Okay. So I left Bleeder's building uptown.
Bleeder, he's the fake hemophiliac.
Hey.
Willard Hendricks, correct?
Detective, he has a very serious medical condition. He's not faking.
I won't tell you again, Mr. Bragg. Quiet. Let your wife. Let Ms. Winters do the talking.
Thank you, Detective. So I arrived home at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I spent some time with Mark. I took a shower, and when I got out, Elvis was here. I said goodbye to Mark.
And she kissed me, passionately. Right there, smack dab in the middle of the hallway.
She was thinking about me and that fecal plume.
You know what? I don't want to hear another damn word about that fecal plume. Stop talking about that shit.
Okay, you two, final warning. Now, is this fecal plume relevant to the matter you called the police about?
Not directly, no.
Okay. Then, ma'am, please keep talking, but not about the fecal matter.
Okay. So Elvis and I left, and as we were walking, we had an argument.
About?
Our marriage.
That's the first thing you've said that makes any sense. I'm sorry I said that out loud, didn't I? Continue, please.
So we walked to the car.
The 2012 Caddy parked out front.
That's the one. And when we got there, we found that there was blood all over the driver's side door, and there was...
And an antique cigar box on the driver's seat with severed children's fingers inside.
Detective, I feel like we're colleagues because I'm something of a detective myself. And I can crack this case wide open for you. You see, it's the wood pyre mill phantom. The professor says this is his MO.
Slow down.
He cuts off...
Who's the professor?
Oh, he's an expert in paranormal lore.
He's ex-CIA. He's a spook.
Can you tell me his name?
No. He uses a number of aliases.
Aliases, okay. Such as?
Rick O'Shea?
Casey Munchin?
Ben Derhover?
Oh my God. Enough of this shit. Detective, do something. Arrest Bragg already.
Arrest me for what?
For cutting off those kids' fingers, you freak.
I would never cut off any kid's fingers. How do we know you didn't do it, Buffalo Bill?
Hey! Here's what's gonna happen. First, you two are gonna sit down and zip it.
Him first.
Second, the cigar box and its contents have already been sent to our forensics lab for testing. So when we know something, you'll know something.
Detective, I'm a forensic biologist. I'd really love to run those tests myself.
Yeah? It doesn't work that way, Ms. Winters. You're a material witness.
Okay. Well, I'd still like to see the results. Can you email them to me?
Absolutely.
Great.
What's your address?
It's Season, S-E-A-S-O-N, at freshprints.com.
Is that a Will Smith joke?
No, it's a forensics joke. Fresh Prince, get it?
Detective, I really need my car back. We were supposed to go on a trip to the mountains today. I call it the Elvis Mobile. I never go anywhere without my Elvis Mobile, if I can help it. I love that car. As you can see, it's a 2012 black Caddy, a black Cadillac. And the funny thing about it is that Bleeder also owns a 2012 black Cadillac. I mean, how crazy is that, right? We have identical cars. Season calls us brothers from another planet. But the point is, it was 2012. I'd been married a year. And for our anniversary, Bleeder wanted to do something nice for me and Season. So he bought himself a black 2012 Caddy, and he bought us a black 2012 Caddy. And, you know, the only difference really is that my car has more mileage on it because I actually leave the house. A Catholic priest has blessed the car. The tires are filled and balanced with holy water, which makes for one heck of a ride, let me tell you. And it's true, the driver's side door will not open. It's jammed. I have not been able to get it fixed. Not because I can't afford it. You know, there was a witch in Scranton who hexed it, and it's never been the same ever since. The back trunk, the hydraulics there don't work. You know, nothing paranormal at work, I'm happy to say. You just have to really put your back into it and force the trunk open. But I would want you to look at the trunk of the car and see what's there. Because nothing's there. I don't even put my groceries in there. Nothing goes in the trunk of the car. Not until Season and I are back together and she puts all of her forensic equipment in there. So, you know, it's just empty until Season comes back home. One little caveat there, there's salt in the trunk. And salt is something that I think everybody should carry in their car. One, it's good for magic purification rituals. You know, duh, right? But secondly, you know, if I hit a patch of snow, I want to have salt in the car to help the holy water tires, you know, get over the snow. No big deal. Then if you look in the dashboard of the car, you will see my infrared goggles. And those are also, you know, really helpful in exploring the paranormal. I can night drive in those goggles. I can also detect beings like the Mothman, Slender Man, Black Stick Men, things like that. Or so I've been told, because I've never actually detected any. Overall, the Elvis Mobile is an amazing ride, sweet ride. She's such a sweet ride. I tried to get her on TV a couple years ago. Unsuccessfully, I might add.
I get the money and it's right on cue. Keep the duffel bag up inside my coupe. Hold a couple racks, tell them I love you. You wanna be a boss, do it like I do. Yeah. Get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex.
We're going over it with a fine-tooth comb, and we'll have it back to you in a few days.
Well, maybe some of your police mechanics, they could put it to the top
I
of
said
the
a few days. And by the way, your driver's side door is broken.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, I think we need to take your car, Season.
No, we're not taking my car now.
All right, we should take Zike's car. Let's call Ridley and tell him to take his car.
All right, but I'm still driving.
Whoa, hold up. You're not still going on this stupid field trip with him, are you? Season?
Mark, Elvis didn't sever any fingers, and we need to find that house.
Detective, are we in any danger at all?
Well, I can't say I like what happened, but until we know more, I would simply advise you all to keep your eyes open. And Ms. Winters, if you do go on this little soiree, I advise you to take precautions. Lots of check-ins.
So that's it then? That's all you're gonna do?
For now, Mr. Missouri, here's my card.
Thank you for your help, Detective Stiles.
I'll be in touch. In the meantime, everybody just try to stay calm.
Can I ride in the squad car?
Do you think those severed fingers were real?
Well, I didn't have enough time to make a thorough examination, unfortunately. But the discoloration of the digits, the pervasive gray coloring did suggest traumatic injury and premortem detachment of fingers.
So, Season, do you think that there's any possibility that Elvis or Mark could have...
Alyssa, no. Elvis couldn't pull it off, frankly, and Mark would have no motive to do that. I mean, in all likelihood, he's going to win this contest.
So just to be clear, you're leaning towards the paranormal as an explanation for this.
I don't know. But if it is the paranormal, it's come looking for us this time. That's incredible.
You do appear to be reconsidering Elvis and his position.
I don't want to talk about his position.
Not at all, because you seem to be embracing a lot of his thoughts on the paranormal, and you did moan his name.
That was very unfair to Mark, but I did make it up to him. Trust me, I did. As Mark likes to point out, I need to be acutely aware of conflating my desire to discover the paranormal with any desire I may feel for Elvis. They don't have to be intertwined.
What do you mean?
Well, studies show that people are more likely to believe in the paranormal if someone else believes in it, if someone else backs up their belief system. It's called emotional contagion. And for me, being so close to Elvis, it's like catching a bad head cold or the plague.
So Elvis is like a disease.
Exactly. And I need to protect myself just like I would for any virus or infectious germ, right? It's my emotional PPE. So I don't, catch the sniffles.
This is off the record, right?
I'm only using this interview on background.
All right. Well, in most cases, unraveling most criminal plots, the simplest answer is the correct one. This is a love triangle, right? And when the heart is on the line, people do crazy things.
Like cut off fingers? Then Mark and Elvis are your primary suspects.
Until we hear back from the lab, we don't know that this is anything more than a hoax.
And what do you think about Season?
Oh, she ought to have her head examined.
No, I mean, you're not looking at Season as a suspect, are you?
Not at this time. I mean, sisterhood has to stick together, am I right?
I'm surprised that you're okay with Season going on the trip with Elvis, especially after what happened.
Oh, Season made it up to me. You bet she did.
Are you concerned that...
Hey, do I look concerned, little lady? Alyssa, why do you keep asking me if I'm concerned?
Well, you do seem obsessed with that gun?
Alyssa, do you know how to clean a weapon like this? It is a long and elaborate process, but it's worth it and vitally important. Like, how you treat a lady. Like how I treat a lady. Step by step. First, you gotta do a thorough inspection. I mean visually. I mean tactilely. Through feel. Through touch. And then you gotta lubricate all the moving parts.
Mr. Missouri, are you okay?
I mean, listen, I know how to treat Season. And Bragg, he's the detritus that builds up on a gun barrel like this one. The funk that builds up on the inside. You gotta scrape it off. You gotta scrape him off with bore cleaner and a bronze brush. And then what you're left with is a shiny new shotgun. And that right there is mine and Season's relationship in a nutshell.
A shiny new shotgun with no funk on the barrel?
That's right. Ready to unload.
Would you be careful eating those in someone else's car? Use a napkin.
No, I don't have a napkin. Season, you know what this trip reminds me of? You remember that time when we went to Texarkana? We were going to Crybaby Bridge, right?
Elvis!
We staked out.
Just left greasy fingerprints all over my pants. Ridley, do you have a wet nap or something?
Thank you
so much.
Perfect.
Thanks.
But as I was saying, do you remember we rented that PT Cruiser and we got in the back seat because it was freezing and we huddled and then...
Hey, cameras. Discretion, okay?
They don't care.
I care. We're almost to the Great Falls and Mountains. Where am I going?
Okay, so we're going to be looking for an exit to our B&B in a minute. Pretty nice. What do you think, Season?
I'm not sure. That nice is the word I would use. It's, quaint. Where'd you find this place? It's tiny.
Well, it might be tiny, but... The mattress? It's nice and firm, just the way you like it.
Great. Get off my bed. Wait, no, stop. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for bed.
No, this is my bed.
There's only one bed, Season.
What do you mean there's only one bed?
There's only one bed, one bedroom in this place.
Of course there is, because that's exactly what you planned, isn't it? Is there a camera in here too?
Is there a camera in
Is there a camera in here?
Yeah, right over there. Alyssa said she can't miss any of our conversations, so the camera's gonna record what we do all night.
Like hell it is. Go sleep on the couch.
I can't sleep on the couch, Season, because Natalie and Ridley are out on the couch, and the whole camera crew is out there. You know I can't sleep with strangers looking at me and stuff.
Sleep on the floor then.
I sleep on the floor? I mean, are you joking? I can't do that either because I've got scoliosis. It'll flare up. I'll be like a hunchback.
I don't really care as long as it doesn't flare up in my bed.
Season, we are still legally wed.
Don't remind me.
At least according to the law, we are not cheating. This is a free pass.
Put your shirt back on and get out of my bed.
Season, please, just one night, for old time's sake.
You know those old Hollywood movies you love so much?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Hays Code?
Oh, Season, come on. I can't do that. You've got to be kidding me.
It's a movie code for moral decency. If two consenting adults were in bed together for a scene, one of them had to keep a foot on the floor at all times. You know, so there was no on-screen hanky-panky.
Susan, are you awake?
No.
Are you up?
I'm ignoring you.
Susan, I can't keep my foot out of the bed all night. I'm gonna get a blood clot or something. My leg is like seizing up.
1 foot on the floor at all times. I mean it.
Susan, it's freezing out there. My foot is like an ice block.
Good night, Elvis.
Can I hold you?
No. And don't even think about pressing your body up against me. Do you understand? Why don't you just...
Well, you can spoon me.
No. Good night. Stop talking.
Susan, are you awake?
Oh, shit.
I can't sleep. Can you sleep? Are you awake? Susan, I've got to talk to you about something. Can we just talk for a minute?
How can we possibly talk? If your foot is on the floor, you can't possibly put it in your mouth.
Well, it's not on the floor at the moment, but I need to talk with you. I've got to tell you something, and it's really important to me. All right, I've got to get something off my chest. All right? Okay. There's a second camera up there.
Oh my God.
Up there in the rafters.
Take it down.
I can't take it down.
Take it down.
I can't take it down. I signed a release. You signed a release.
I need a release from you.
Well, maybe I could give you some sensual massage, some therapeutic touch or something.
Stop talking. Go to sleep.
Okay, absolutely. I'll go to sleep.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'll be quiet, I promise, Susan. I just want to tell you something. I love you.
Good night, Elvis.
All right, I'm going to be quiet now, okay? My lips are sealed. Throwing away the key. Gone. Silent. I'm going to be as quiet as a doormat. Ow! Ow!
What?
Oh, my God!
Why are you riding around like that?
God.
Put on the floor at all times.
God, no, I can't. I'm having a Charlie horse. Charlie horse! I'm spasming. Oh, my God, I'm
on your
spasming.
side of the bed.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah, the Charlie horse. Oh, I can't. Okay, no. Oh, God. I'm gonna break all of this.
Elvis!
Are you gonna take us?
You have to stay where I can. Oh my gosh, I cannot get you out. I'm not getting down there because you're gonna run into me.
Oh, my God.
I got it.
God.
Leave this. Elvis, stop. Take your breath. You all right?
Okay, I think I'm okay.
Careful of the glass. Don't step on anything.
You had sex with him, didn't you?
No, I did not have sex with him. Check your footage. I massaged his foot, until the Charlie horse went away 2 hours later. And then Elvis fell asleep and snored the rest of the night. He has sleep apnea.
But you wanted to have sex with him.
I want world peace, Alyssa. I want people to get along. I want to find evidence of the paranormal, but having sex with Elvis, not high on my priority list right now.
Watch that log. Came up out of nowhere. Nearly knocked me over.
Go around it, like a normal person.
Sorry. Alyssa, it's a brand new day. There's not a Texan in sight. And smell that fresh mountain air. Incredible.
You are very chipper this morning.
Wow. I don't know if she told you, but we spent the entire night together, just the two of us, in bed.
We slept in the same bed. And that's it.
No. It was more than that. We were pressed against each other, our bodies, flesh against flesh. And there was sensual massage,
You
Susan.
had a Charlie horse.
And then we woke up this morning, sated.
Oh my God, you are such a liar. I am exhausted because he snored all night. Can we just continue the hike?
Then we woke up this morning, we shared an intimate breakfast together by sunup, and we began this glorious mountain hike today in the full flower of our afterglow.
Would you really like to know what happened?
Please.
Okay. So first, we found the river at the side of the old wood pile mill. And then we began a steady trajectory west. We were following the coordinates that Bleeder sent to us, that he located. See, I have them there in my compass app. It's very fun. We're almost there.
Can you tell us what's in your bag, Susan?
This?
Yes.
It's my goodies. I've got my excavation kit. I have a fingerprint kit. I have a pattern print lifter. I have markers, pencils, notebooks, plastic specimen bags, PPE, literal and emotional. I've got a temperature gun, an EMF reader. I also have charcoal and tracing paper for gravestone rubbings. Got it all.
Wow. That seems like it's pretty heavy.
Oh no, it's everything a forensic biologist needs to get her through the day.
Susan, could I carry it for you the rest of the way since it's so heavy?
You know, no. You do you.
Just do me.
And why do you not want Elvis carrying your bag?
Why do you not want Elvis to help you carry your bag?
Elvis will more than likely break something or otherwise soil it. Besides, it's my stuff. I take better care of it.
So you're kind of possessive, maybe a little OCD-ish about your things?
I mean, these are my things. Some of them are very delicate. This is my show. I don't like distractions, you know. This is, after all, what I do, Alyssa. Shall we? Oh my God, it looks like we are right upon those coordinates.
Wow, yes! Hey, Ridley, Natalie, keep the cameras on Susan. She's all hot and bothered. Her juices are flowing
Can
again.
you try walking without talking? Just, please.
Susan,
Thanks.
don't you miss this? Don't you miss us tromping through the woods, getting ticks, sweating our asses off? You don't want to be with Mark. He's the polar opposite of me. You don't want to be a kept woman. You're lying to yourself.
I'm lying to myself.
Yes.
I think that's the pot calling the kettle black, don't you?
No, not at all.
Why don't you tell the cameras that we didn't have sex last night? Act like a grown-up for once in your life.
I'm like the most grown up. Hey. We had something better than sex last night. We had emotional intercourse. We connected on a deep spiritual level.
Wait, look. There's a meadow. I see a roof line. Oh my God, I think we found it. Come here.
It's the house. Holy cow.
Look, it's the family graveyard. Oh my God, or what's left of it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is Lyle Bullock's grave. Elvis, get over here.
I'm coming. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Alyssa, you see this? It's real. It's all real. Ridley, keep filming. Natalie, keep filming. Oh my gosh. We are standing, crouching, where Lindhead lived and breathed, and then died horribly. But everything, the secret meadow, the house in the woods, the family cemetery. It's real. This is my legacy. This is our legacy. The discovery of the paranormal. The discovery of magic in our world, Alyssa. The magic.
Are we gonna go into the house now?
Yeah. You bet your ass we are.
Hold your horses, Elvis.
Come
Just
on,
give me
come
a
on.
second. Let me get my temperature gun.
Look at this. It's amazing. I wonder if anybody's home.
72? 70? Oh, temperature is really dropping. 62.5.
Get out your MILF meter.
It's holding steady there. This is an EMF meter. It detects electromagnetic fields.
That means ghosts, spirits, the phantom of Woodpire Mill.
Could also mean insufficient insulation, air leaks.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just saw the biggest EMF jag I've ever seen.
Holy shit. Look at that. All right. Season. The front door is open. It's an invitation from Linthead.
Be careful, Elvis.
Suck on this, Skepticop. I'm going in.
We saw exactly what you would expect to find in a century-old house. Broken windows, broken pipes, extensive water damage, peeling paint, mold, mildew, disrepair caused by long-term neglect.
That house? Woo! It's a game changer.
That house was a total bust. I mean, random EMF spikes all over the place. And they're non-ionizing EMF spikes, which means that they were probably caused by our cell phones or a nearby thunderstorm.
But there were no nearby thunderstorms.
Our phones, then.
I just want Season to stop rationalizing everything. I want her to accept the evidence of her heart and of her eyes. I want her to tune herself to the frequency of the universe and admit she finally experienced something too.
Listen, it's my job to keep Elvis honest. Okay, we did see something weird, but not something paranormal. Skepticops certainly won't accept it as evidence.
Tell the audience what we all saw.
Well, on the hike back, we were halfway back to the car in the dark, and Elvis realized he lost his phone. So we had to head back. Another 3-hour hike in the woods. Again.
So we go back to the house and, it's pitch black and it's different. The light is very different inside with the sundown. And I noticed there's this small, child-size crawl space in one of the rooms. I mean, I hadn't even noticed it before. And as I look at it, I see there's something face down on the floor at the lip of the crawl space. And it's a doll. It's a doll. It's one of Bullock's dolls, like from the mill in the 1920s and 1930s, the kind of doll he would give to the sick and dying children of Woodpire Mill. Well, I didn't see this. I was looking for my phone, but apparently your cameras caught it. The doll went from like a face plant, boop. I mean, you saw it. You tell me. So I picked up the doll. And I had in my hands, in my palms, in my thumbs and my pinkies, this piece of paranormal history. And I felt this electric vibe go through my whole body as I realized I had become part of the story of Woodpire Mill. So after I set the doll down, I was looking for my phone and I found it. I don't remember putting it down, but I often don't remember putting my phone down. I found it on the table with the child's skull and I picked it up. And of course we had to hike all the way back to Ridley's car, again in the middle of the night. And as we're getting there, I realized I lost my wallet.
Typical Elvis.
So we had to schlep it back to the house. Whew, now Season was really not happy. I don't even think she was talking to me at this point. And we find the wallet, and it's right next to the doll in the crawl space. And again, I don't remember losing it.
What I felt when I first saw the doll was nothing more than the third man fallacy.
Can you explain that term to our viewers?
Yes. The third man fallacy is the mistaken belief, not uncommon, experienced during times of anxiety, that we are accompanied by an unseen force or spirit.
The third man fallacy? Come on, Season. Really?
Really. Ernest Shackleton felt an incorporeal presence when he was on his Antarctic expedition in the 1910s. He wrote about it in his diary. And T.S. Eliot wrote about the third man in The Wasteland in 1922. Who is the third who walks always beside you? When I count, there is only you and I together. But when I look ahead up the white road, there is always another walking beside you.
And what is your explanation for the third man fallacy?
A very human coping mechanism for dealing with stress. We simply imagine we're not alone when facing danger, so we conjure God as our co-pilot, for lack of a better term.
And what about the doll?
He could have fallen off a shelf in the crawl space.
So the third man fallacy is
nothing more than the product of an overly romantic or fantasy-prone mind.
She's talking about me, right? I'm not imagining this. We all saw that doll.
But Santa Claus, or your dad, or even Bigfoot, you have a history of believing.
Can we not talk about my dad anymore, please?
I'm talking about a bicameral mentality. Some people, notably dreamers and poets, imagine their emotions are not their own, that they come from outside, from spirits or
evil dolls, or the paranormal. You're talking about Elvis.
You present a carefully crafted image. wet spots, MILF meters. You've been hunting the paranormal all your life, yet on camera, you make those blunders, especially in front of Season. Only, they aren't mistakes or blunders, are they?
I like to keep things light. I mean, I don't think that's a crime.
Why?
Season loves verbal men. She loves the dance. Alyssa, I'm competing against a younger, wealthier, better-looking stud from Texas. All I have is my mouth. I don't want Season to see this. You're gonna delete this, right?
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, I know all those things are true. Mark is all of those things. But I have to believe that he isn't. I have to believe that I can win Season back. You're gonna delete this, right?
So my story of Elvis Bragg and his fixation with the paranormal morphed into a story about his abnormal fixation with Season, the ex-wife he still loves. Season said Elvis has an overly romantic and fantasy-prone mind, which is what we witnessed here. Apart from any revelations of the paranormal at Bullock House, this is actually a story about human nature, just like Season said. Elvis is a desperate man who, as a child, couldn't save his family and today is trying to save his marriage, even at the cost of his fortune and reputation. Unfortunately, my investors feel the same way. That it's not exactly a hoax, but it's not a genuine inquiry into the paranormal. Consequently, they've pulled funding from my documentary. I had to do something this week that I have been putting off far too long. I had to tell Elvis the bad news. The project is off. That I'd be packing up my equipment and going home. But then, something happened that changed everything again.
He is going to be heartbroken. Do not let him talk me out of it. This is over. It has to be. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Film it. Film it. Get a close up.
Oh, come on. This is a hoax. It's just a doll. Bragg set us all up.
I didn't know this damn doll was on my porch. My porch. I lost my wallet in the mountains. It must have found my driver's license, read it, and then commuted here or hitchhiked.
Oh, give me a break. The doll can read now? Can it wipe its own ass, too?
It follows all the way from Woodpire Mill. That's the only answer that makes any sense.
Let's call Detective Stiles. This doll is evidence in a criminal investigation.
Not yet, Alyssa, not yet.
Season? Why not? Why the hell not?
Because, Mark, if we turn this doll over to the police, we're going to be waiting for days. We still don't have any information on the cigar box or its contents.
Well, I mean, the police did give me my car back, and they washed off where you had the bloody handprints.
No. I'm going to do this examination myself. I've got my kit. I'm going to check the doll for fingerprints, hair, particles, everything. We're going to find out the truth today, and I sincerely hope neither one of you has anything to hide.
Season, you're interfering in an investigation.
Calm down, Mark.
Did you just tell me to calm down?
Want to see the instant replay?
Come on in. Sit down. Let's pick up where we left off.
Where we left off. Okay. So I could provide you with a host of other explanations for what we felt while exploring that house. One's far more plausible than ghosts. Electrical anomalies over the right temporal lobe, for instance, have been known to generate the third man experience, as has exposure to toxic mold, and we definitely saw plenty of mold in that house.
But to be clear, Season, You saw the doll. You felt what Elvis felt, what I felt. You felt it.
Yes, I received an emotional message from myself, but I'm choosing to ignore it.
But certainly.
I've cautioned you before about emotional contagion, haven't I? Alyssa, people we care about sometimes want to believe in something so much, so deeply, like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, or in Elvis's case, Santa Claus, that we actually experience their feelings, their desires with them. I've told you, it's Elvis's world and we're just living in it. Now he's pulled you into his orbit just like Bleeder or the professor.
But the idea of emotional contagion, of predictive programming, you imbue Elvis with tremendous powers of persuasion.
You don't?
Elvis is a klutz. I do not experience him as some sort of Svengali or Rasputin, no.
So you think I'm making this all up?
The third man fallacy is about believing that your own thoughts and feelings were put there by someone else or something else outside of you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is this not what you're doing with Elvis?
I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
You're still in love with him, Season.
That's not the case, I assure you.
You claim that you're a victim of bicameral mentality, that you hear his voice inside of you telling you what you think and feel. Is it possible at all that the voice that you're ignoring is your own, that's telling you that you're still in love with him?
I think I've made my point abundantly clear. I'm with Mark now. I need a drink. Can we take a break?
Sure.
I'll look for evidence on the doll. I'll seal it up in an evidence bag. Alyssa will record everything. Chain of custody will be thoroughly documented.
Okay, great, but Season, I see your juices are flowing, you're all hot and bothered, but I don't think you should touch this doll.
Why not? Isn't that what all of this is about? You finding out the truth? About finding out finally if Santa Claus is real?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, isn't this your evidence of the paranormal? Don't you think this is the Phantom's familiar swooping down on your doorstep?
Season, for me, this is about you. This is about us. It's about getting you back so you don't divorce me.
I knew it, you fucker!
Elvis, why did you think that would work? We separated because you were driving me crazy.
No, we separated because you stopped trusting me. You stopped trusting in us. I thought maybe if we spent some time together, you'd see that it can work out for us.
You really never give up, do you?
No, but according to the professor, if this doll ends up on your doorstep, you are the next victim. I mean, you're dead. Or, in this case, I'm dead. But, Season, I don't want the curse of Linthead spreading to you next.
Oh, that's just a steaming pile of horse shit. Admit it, Bragg. You bought this doll on eBay just to make yourself look good and avoid paying Skepticom. Well, it won't work. An antique doll isn't evidence of the paranormal.
I will not let Season get hurt, Mark.
Oh, you are such a hero, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. A big fat...
Stop
Not fat.
fighting.
Hero.
I'm gonna check this doll for hair, fingerprints, you name it. Case closed. You two, go somewhere else, okay? Let me do my work.
Oh my God. This stuff does turn you on, doesn't it?
It's my job, Mark.
Yeah, well, aren't you gonna quit all this forensic stuff and come live with me on the Amarillo Ranch? Oh, let me take care of you, Season. Fly you away on romantic weekend getaways.
We'll talk about that.
Trouble in Paradise, Missouri.
Everyone, shoo, except Alyssa.
Season, I just want to make a suggestion. I think it's time we bring in the big guns. I mean, the biggest gun. There's only one person in the world who can end the curse of Linthead, and that person is Dr. Carroll.
Oh, please.
Dr. Carroll.
Carroll.
Dr. Carroll. Let me call Dr. Carroll.
Fine, do what you want, but it's only gonna make a bad situation worse. Now get out.
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Dr. Carroll. Carroll. That's Carol with one L and Carol with two L's. I'm a couples therapist and licensed exorcist.
You're Elvis and Season's therapist.
Yes, for 5 years.
But they've been separated for 2 years.
Season has only been attending sessions in spirit for the past 24 months.
So you're actually just Elvis's therapist.
No, I oversee sessions for both of them 2 to 4 times a week as needed.
But if Season doesn't show up...
Her energy wafts around Elvis, I assure you her presence is very real. And he's been doing a lot of hard work to deal with it.
You claim you're a licensed exorcist.
Couples therapy is really more of a side gig. Exorcism is where the money is, especially in telehealth.
Dr. Carol! Carol, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for making a house call.
Of course. Where's the suspected spirit?
In the kitchen, in a doll. Season is doing her fingerprint testing on it right now.
Oh, Season's here.
She is.
I'm so proud of you, Elvis. You visualized her returning to you.
And she did.
I couldn't have done it without you and all the work we did in those sessions.
Carol. Season. How's the eye twitch?
I'm working through it.
Remember, if you just admit that you and Elvis belong together, it would stop.
Well, we aren't together, and you're not my therapist anymore.
Season, I'll always be your therapist.
No, I fired you because you always took his side. Everyone always takes his side.
Well, Elvis is doing all the hard work. He didn't just walk out.
Well, that's rich. Really, Elvis hasn't done a day of hard work in his life.
Hey.
And I'm not paying for therapy sessions I didn't attend. Stop sending me bills.
Don't you think you should pay for those sessions karmically?
No, I'm not paying.
Don't you think you're paying for them right now?
I'll show you to the doll. This way.
I thought that only Catholic priests can perform exorcisms.
That's a common misconception. Only Catholic priests can perform imprecatory exorcisms. But anyone with a license and in good standing with the state board can perform deprecatory exorcisms.
Can you explain the difference between imprecatory and deprecatory exorcisms?
Imprecatory exorcists can issue orders and demands on the spirits. The power of Christ compels you! That sort of thing, like you see in the movies. Deprecatory exorcists, like myself, can only utter strongly worded suggestions. You know, I invite you to leave. Wouldn't you prefer to go somewhere else now?
Does that approach work?
Quite well, actually. People are afraid of spirits, but you know what I found? Spirits are afraid of people. They experience terrible generalized anxiety.
Here it is. Tia.
For Tiana. You're so clever, Susan. Your little gal here is so ugly, she's almost cute. Well, hello, little girl. How are you? You doing okay? All right in there? What did you find pathologically?
Well, pathologically, there were no hairs or fingerprints on the doll. Just some strange smudges.
The phantom touch.
The phantom touch.
Ectoplasm from the phantom that transported Tia here.
Ectoplasm isn't real, Carol. Besides, the smudges were powder, dye stuffs.
Of course, dye stuff is found in a textile mill. And she's an original from the Woodpire Mill, isn't she? For the 1920s.
From what I can tell, I mean, notice the dull gray face coloring and the vintage clothes. There's also a lack of trademarks or modern fastenings like Velcro. I estimate she's about a century old.
So, Carol, are you getting something? Is there something alive in there?
Yes. I sense a presence.
Third man fallacy, again. They're both inclined to believe, and so therefore they believe.
Your negative energy is interfering with my positive energy. I need for you to take a step back.
This is my investigation, Carol. I still have tests to run.
I think your little tests have done about as much as they can do. Step back.
I am not stepping back.
Susan, don't be sensitive about this.
Sensitive? You think she can figure this out? Fine. I hope you enjoy writing your little check. Oh, excuse me, your really, really, really freaking big check and losing your precious antique clock.
Susan, don't be that way. We're just trying to find alternatives.
I'm sensing something big, bold, it's huge.
Me.
Salsa, cigars, Cubans.
Yeah, that'd be me. I'm Mark, Missouri. Just came back from a smoke break. And by the way, everything's bigger and bolder in Texas, little lady.
Mark, I'm gonna need for you to take a step back. You're jamming my frequencies. You too, Elvis. I'm gonna need to talk to Tia alone. This will take a minute.
What's happening? Oh, are you okay? She's choking. Oh my God. What is that? Mark? I think she's gonna faint. Grab her. Oh my God.
I got her. Those little balls Carol regurgitated, I examined them, and they consisted of cotton, jute, and hemp.
Those are the same things that killed the children of Woodpire Mill.
Brown lung disease, byssinosis, just like Linthead Bullock died from. It's death that occurs from long-term exposure to those materials.
How do you explain that?
Cotton fever. It's a febrile syndrome that presents symptoms of fever and vomiting. You often see it with drug users who filter their drugs through cotton balls.
So are you saying that Carol's a drug user?
I'm not making any accusations, but I'm also not paying for those therapy sessions. I'm not.
Oh my God, do you think she's gonna be okay?
Elvis,
Carol.
can I talk to you in the kitchen?
Sorry.
Come here.
What? Susan, what? What's going on?
So we need to get her to a hospital. Obviously, she's having issues. I need to keep those balls. Do you have any plastic bags?
You wanna put the balls in a plastic bag?
I'm gonna have to examine them. I've got to see what they are, where they come from.
I mean, they're psychic balls. They're psychic balls.
Just be quiet for one second and listen to me. Okay, I need a bag.
Right.
But I bet you that we can get Mark to take her to the car.
Okay, fine. That's it.
Okay, we need to get
She
her to a
wants to
hospital.
take his balls, her balls, or whose ever balls.
Shut up. We need to get Carol to the hospital. Do you think you can carry her to your truck?
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah,
All right, I'll get the door for you, okay?
Do you remember how to drive?
Will you stop? God.
Macho Man, I'm hearing the village people. Bye, Mark. Man, what a day. Psychic balls, evil dolls. Whew. What was that? My clock! Susan!
What?
My clock! I broke my clock!
What happened?
I sat on my clock.
Why is your clock back there?
I don't know. It was the doll. The evil doll moved my clock.
Oh, God.
Do you have any crazy clue?
Uh-oh. Where did this email come from? And a link to a new video. I swear this wasn't here before. It wasn't here.
Oh, my God. Oh, my things.
My God, my kitchen. Susan, where's the doll? Tia's not here. She used your whole roll of toilet paper.
It's tracing paper.
She left a stool sample.
What's wrong with
she
you?
wrote a big Sharpie all over my cabinets. Help me clean it up.
No, I don't live here anymore. The door.
Linted. He's here.
But today I'm trying something different. I'm bringing my next project, Abnormal Fixation, to you here on YouTube. It's a story told in 6 parts, and it's a shaggy dog story. What is a shaggy dog story, you may ask? Well, it's a story full of excessive narration, irrelevant incidents, and ends in an anticlimax. So, spoiler alert, I guess. But it's a story of the paranormal, or more accurately, the abnormal. So I think the shaggy dog structure works.
Who is the third who walks always beside you? When I count, there are only you and I together. But when I look ahead up the white road, there is always another one walking beside you, gliding, wrapped in a brown mantle, hooded. I do not know whether a man or a woman, but who is that on the other side of you?
I'm just going to come right out and ask, what actually happened?
We don't even know a crime was committed at this point.
It was unique. That's for dang sure.
But you and Season, what's going to happen to the two of you?
Who are you calling?
Detective Styles, but I can't get a signal. Try your phone, Alyssa.
Come on, move.
No signal. Something is blocking our phones. It must be Rogue EMF Jags.
No, it's a ghost. It's Linthead. He's here. He's here in my house.
It's probably a thunderstorm.
I should have picked up. You think that was a thunderstorm?
No, there's definitely someone in the house.
Someone or something in the house with us?
Come on, Alyssa, you want your money shot, don't you?
Wait a minute, where are you going? You can't go up there.
Why not?
The Phantom of Woodpire Mill is up there, and I think he's using my bathroom.
And I want to see him.
Whoa! Oh.
Tell me you saw that.
I saw that, and I will never unsee that.
Come on.
What? You're not gonna go up there?
This is the moment we've been waiting for our whole lives. Come on, you too, Alyssa.
Wait, there's a cold draft wafting down the stairs. It's hitting me right in the face. I mean, what if it's trying to beckon you? Is it beckoning you?
Be serious for once in your damn life.
Wait, Season, not so fast. Check the corner for dolls!
I understand how the Phantom chooses its victims now. It sends the doll, the familiar, to the first person who sets foot in his house. Gabe was first, then Chessa, now Elvis, and then Season. Uh-oh. I'm not getting a signal. Gotta text Elvis, but it's not going through. Gotta go to Elvis's house to warn him.
Can you do that? I mean, like, leave this place?
Would there ever be a reason that you would leave this building, your fortress of solitude?
If Elvis were in trouble, I'd try. Yes, I can. Come on, let's go as fast as we can.
Come on, Bleeder, faster! Faster! Come on!
Oh my god. Oh, whew.
It's just your coat.
Oh, it scared me. It's an imposing coat rack. I mean, if you didn't have high blood pressure before.
There's something at the door. Go!
Here, the closet. Let's get in there.
All of us?
Yeah, come on. Quick. Whoever or whatever it is right outside the door.
Just like old times, honey.
Seriously, you're hitting on me now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. John, please be quiet. Sorry. Why don't we just open the door and see what it is?
Right. We show the footage to Mark, and then I'm a rich man. I get $250,000.
And you'll both be dead. Now quiet. But don't you want to see what it is? Don't you want to know? Get funding for your documentary? No. It's probably just a home invader. Shh. Listen, let's just be quiet, stay in the closet, and let it just go away.
Come on, Bleeder! Come on! You got it! Come on, man! Come on! Elvis is in danger! Come on! You got it! Just one baby step at a time. Oh, easy now, easy.
I think it's gone.
Okay, but Season, before we go out there, I have to tell you something really important.
What?
Forget it.
Seriously, you can't just dangle it out there now.
Nothing's dangling out now. I mean, I just can't tell. I can't tell you.
Don't chicken out. I need to know.
I'm not chickening out. You know that video awards footage you all wanted to see?
No, he didn't thank me. He definitely didn't thank me. Have you seen the award show footage? I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
We're still waiting on permissions, but when we get it, I plan to cut it in here.
I was the one who bought it. I didn't want it to be in Alyssa's documentary.
Seriously?
Seriously, I bought all the copies. I burned them to little cinders because, Season, you were right.
You didn't thank me. I know it. Listen, I think it's gone.
I think you should go.
Go slow. Go slow. Okay. Come on. Wait, Susan. What are you doing?
I'm defending you, and you too, Alyssa. Stand behind me.
Put that down.
But no, I'm gonna
Put it down.
Okay.
Come on. Quiet.
Leave it there, or we will come back and get it. Okay, all right.
God, you're so exasperating.
Ladies first, I guess. Susan, I still can't explain why I didn't thank you.
I can. You are so full of yourself that you couldn't think of anyone else. I was just background noise in your story. This room is clear.
That's just one interpretation. Oh, okay, it's the right interpretation.
Go check that room.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going.
You just let me go on believing that my memory was wrong.
Okay. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. It was wrong. It was a little tiny error on my part.
Tiny error. At least I can stop questioning my sanity.
This room is clean. All right.
Check your office.
Susan, don't marry Mark. Please. I mean, don't abandon us. Don't abandon me. I am trying so hard to be a better person. We could have a baby or twins or triplets.
Ew, what would that solve?
Yeah, we'd be on an adventure together.
Clearly, we don't have any problems on that front. Check your office.
Check my office. I'm checking my office. I'm not checking my office.
Oh my God, did you hear that crash? It came from the kitchen. I think it's down there. Looks like we're going back downstairs. I want to see the phantom.
The kitchen! It's been turned upside down. Again.
It's a textbook poltergeist incursion.
Oh, well, great.
Do you know what the Zygarnik effect is, Elvis?
A parapsychologist licensed, by the way. Of course, I know what the...
Go check the pantry.
Right, okay. I'd love to hear you describe it for Alyssa's documentary audience. You think it's in the pantry?
Shh, open it.
All right, on the count of 3. 1. All clear.
Where did it go? God.
So, you were saying with the
Zygarnik effect was named after a Soviet psychologist. When you don't get closure over something like a relationship, for instance, thoughts of it keep popping back into your head, even when you believe you've moved on. Emotions urge you to go back, to find closure, to figure out what it all means in your life.
So, what does this have to do with anything that's going on right now?
Well, that's why movies and TV shows all end on cliffhangers. Unfinished stories exert power over us.
Ah, you're talking about us, our marriage, our relationship.
Yes.
The story of Susan
obviously.
and Elvis. Yes.
And now I owe you an apology.
Really?
You didn't rope me into this through predictive programming. Go check the dining room.
Okay. So if I didn't rope you in, dining room is clear, then I don't understand. So what roped you in if you were...
I roped myself into this because we never really ended our marriage. I didn't have closure over you or us. Let's check the rec room.
All right. You see the doll?
Not yet. I just got in here. Patience. That door looks so familiar. It was in Elvis's cartoon, remember? Are you gonna open it?
It's like the gates of hell. You want me to open the door?
Yeah, open the door.
In the cartoon, the demonic toys fly out at me.
Just do it. Open the damn door.
I'm gonna open the door. Are you sure?
Open it.
No, it's in the way.
It came from the living room. Go, go, go.
Wait for me. Yikes! I mean, Sykes, what's going on?
Mr. Bragg, there's something weird going on
What's
out there.
going on out there?
And I quit. I don't want to be here anymore.
Natalie, come on.
What kind of game is this? What is Linda doing?
Oh, look at this Excelsior. I just got a text from Bleeder. Natalie, you've got nothing to worry about. Bleeder has figured out the secret to ending this curse, and he's on his way here now. We're saved.
Okay. Ready to go.
All right, go, come on! Elvis needs our help, come on!
Season.
Yeah.
My phone is dead again. Useless piece of.
No, mine is too. Shit.
Oh, the door's cracked. What? There's a doll on your car. Oh my god.
None of this makes any sense. Maybe it does. The doll came to your house, your porch.
Right.
And now it's on your car.
Okay.
The closet, it's like from your cartoon, right?
Right.
So maybe you're the subject of this haunting.
Me?
Yeah, it's all about you. Of course it is. It's Elvis's world.
Okay, I mean, great, but what is the wood-fire mill phantom doing? Just milling, around my kitchen? I mean, slamming cabinet drawers and breaking my best china? Why doesn't he just come out and kill me?
That's a really good question, because I definitely would have killed you at least 2 or 3 times by now. But maybe he just likes generating fear, or maybe there's something in this house keeping him at bay, neutralizing him.
Let me tell you guys something. He is not neutralized. He's upstairs in your bedroom right now.
She has a condition.
Let's reason this out, you and me.
Right.
This is what we do,
Oh,
right?
absolutely,
We apply
right.
logic and theory and fact to the paranormal.
Right, let's massage the paranormal. What are we, so how do we do that? How do we reason this out, Season? Stay with me.
So Linthead, what is the essence of his legend?
Okay, so he stole the souls of all those children in Woodpire Mill.
Yeah.
He worked them to death.
Yep, and then he stole their afterlife with Tianik when he wanted to become immortal, right? If you believe the story.
Okay, so he is human greed personified.
Magnified.
Supercharged, right? I mean, he's the ultimate taker, a robber baron.
So to stop Linthead, we need to mitigate his power, his strength somehow.
Okay, but how do we do that? I mean, how do we mitigate his power? I know. An opposing force like water and fire.
Yeah, I see where you're headed.
Elements, opposing elements.
So, like, are you saying that we need something, some kind of holy or sacred symbol of giving?
That's it.
Your collection.
My collection. My Santa Claus collection. I have a Santa Claus collection upstairs, right? And think about Santa. He's this magical man who gives these toys to all the boys and girls of the world, right? From his flying sleigh. So, and I have all these Santa figurines up there. And my sexy Santa costume, too.
It's a fetish.
Well, I mean, you never complained about the Yule log before.
Okay, this may explain why we're not dead yet. I mean, think about it. What if Dracula showed up at the house of a crucifix collector?
Of course, it would be bad juju for him. So what do?
We armor up.
Caesar, are you sure this is gonna work?
We both have to be sure. We both have to believe. Here, take this. The biggest, brightest Santa in your collection.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. And I'm just supposed to carry it around like it's a giant cross?
I'm just guessing here. Maybe use him to block the bedroom door, trap Linthead in there, right?
Okay.
Our theory is right. He shouldn't be able to cross Santa.
Okay, and then what do I do?
And then you lead us back down to your car.
Right.
We pass that scary, shitty doll.
Right.
And you drive us the hell out of here.
Okay, and I'm dressed as sexy Santa the whole time?
Just focus.
Susan,
You can do this. You can do this. It's all only speculation, so you need to be very careful.
Well, what about something for luck?
Don't mention the Yule log again.
Well, how about a kiss then?
Alyssa, would you mind turning off the cameras?
Oh, go ahead and kiss him. The cameras are off.
No, they aren't. You never actually turn them off.
Sure I do.
Come on, you think I haven't picked up on that little trick of yours? Please, just this once for me and Elvis.
All right, guys, kill the cameras. Let's let Susan and Elvis have a moment.
Okay, they're off.
You got this.
All right. So the cameras went off, but I can give you a blow-by-blow of what happened. I mean, not that there was any blowing, but the camera went off. Susan and I drew closer to each other. Our lips met. And it was magic. Absolute magic. Just like I remembered. Susan, I love you.
And I trust you. We'll be waiting down by the door, okay?
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Ho,
Yeah,
ho,
you got this.
ho.
Come on.
All right, let's go. I don't know if you know this. I mean, I don't think many people do. Doll vomit smells a lot like chicken and blue cheese dressing.
Come on, you guys. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get in. Oh, no. The wrong side. The wrong side. God, around. Passenger side. Get in. Get in. Hurry. Oh, my God. Hurry. Scoot over. Scoot over, Season. I've got your key. Go. Season, go. Reverse, reverse. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Get it. Gun it. Gun it. Gun it. Go.
So Season hit the gas and we drove away. But as we were pulling out, I looked into the rearview mirror of the car and I saw this unearthly light emanating from my house, from my bedroom. And I mean, normally there's not unearthly light coming out of my bedroom. I mean, most of the time. So I said, stop the car, Season, stop the car. She hit the brakes. I hit my head on the dashboard and we got out and we ran back to the house.
Season, come on. Season. Look, up there, in the window. Oh my God, he's real. It's the Phantom.
Linthead.
Hey guys, what are we looking at?
Bleeder.
In the flesh.
You left your house. Oh my God, you left your house.
What are friends for, right?
Right.
Look, is it the Phantom? I don't see anything.
Elvis. Linthead has left the building.
Damn straight he has. The power of Santa Claus compelled him. Compelled his ass straight out of here.
Still, nothing in your video proved the existence of the paranormal. Not even the balls in Carol's mouth. I mean, you know what I mean.
It's open to interpretation, but I did go through all of your footage with Detective Stiles, and what we found was there was someone with us all along. A figure in black watching Elvis as he got into his car to come to my house, and again watching from the woods when we explored the Bullock house, and again when you found the doll on his porch.
Linthead?
Undetermined. All we can say for certain is that someone was with us, shadowing our every move.
Well, what about what you and Elvis saw in the window?
Mark thinks that was Elvis's coat rack.
What about the cigar box, the severed fingers?
Well, those conveniently disappeared from the police evidence locker. No tests were ever run on them.
And Chessa?
Bleeder was never able to track her down or find evidence of her death. Also, her videos got taken down.
And what about the doll, Tia? We watched it attack Elvis.
Yeah. Well, Detective Stiles theorized that the doll was operated by remote control with bladders to projectile vomit.
So, in other words, a hoax.
Want to know a secret?
You have a theory.
Yeah. Let's say I wanted Elvis not to lose the contest. Let's say I were his friend, his buddy. What kind of noise could I make to cloud his failure? Sow reasonable doubt.
The professor.
He's a covert operator. Ex-CIA or FBI or something?
Listen, if I did do what you suggest, I would be responsible for a hoax. And, you know, not for nothing, it would negate everything Elvis believes in. The paranormal, magic, serendipity.
Maybe your crew was in on it.
I would be destroying his dreams, and I just... Hang on, sorry. Oh, it's my spirit guide. I've got to take this.
Mark, where were you when we were all being attacked by Linthead?
Oh, I know precisely when and where Mr. Bragg's going to sign those papers, little lady.
Again, it's open to interpretation.
Was at the hospital with Dr. Carroll, then out driving around on my Chevy, clearing my head.
So you're still going to hold Elvis to the agreement? The clock is destroyed. He can't pay.
I accept cash.
So he still owes you $250,000.
That's right. I made the deal I intended to make the entire time, little lady, and I won.
Elvis believes this was all real. What do you believe?
It could all be real, but that doesn't mean the phantom is.
Not the third man again.
Yes, the third man. Studies of the paranormal suggest that hauntings like the one we experienced are nothing more than extreme contagious reactions.
So we're back to emotional contagion again.
Everything we saw happen, we made happen. Elvis specifically made happen because of his desire for the paranormal to be seen as real. He was under emotional duress because of the money, because of our divorce, and I think our separation may have brought up memories of his abandonment by his father, and we just reinforced his cognitive processes.
Do you know what strikes me, Season? You have more of a passion for the paranormal, not Elvis.
You saw it. Season kissed me.
Well, we don't exactly have proof of that kiss either. Never should have agreed to turn off the cameras.
The rest of the world doesn't need to see it. I know what happened. Maybe that's enough.
He participated in this contest ultimately for you.
But it was all centered around Elvis. He was the focal point, and I believe the originator of the emotional contagion.
Elvis believed in Santa Claus long before this, and it was that belief that ultimately defeated Linthead. It's as if it was meant to be. And he met and fell in love with a woman named Season. That's not coincidence. That's destiny.
As in Season's greetings, or 'tis the season? Serendipity, Alyssa. It's all just serendipity.
But to the world, you failed.
No. I see only success here. I mean, Bleeder left his house for the first time in years. He's out there free-ranging, at least for the moment.
But you and Season, what's going to happen to the two of you?
Season, I can't believe this. You're going through with the divorce now? After everything? After you kissed me like that? After the tongue?
There was no tongue.
There was tongue.
You can't prove there was tongue.
You can't prove there wasn't tongue. Season, come on. Reconsider.
Elvis, this is the only way, and you know it. If you sign the divorce papers, Mark won't hold you to the contract. He'll rip it up. You won't owe him anything. You'll be free.
I don't want to be free. I want to be married to you.
This is the only way, and you know it.
We could go to Texarkana. We could see the Loch Ness by dinghy. Have time to think this through, think about our feelings, not do anything rash.
Not this time.
Is this what you want, Season? Is this your closure? We could be paupers together. We could live on the street. I could sell my body for cash for $250,000. Look at me, $500,000.
Mark's waiting outside in the street.
I could get it up to $750,000. I know it. I could work out.
You can do this.
I can't help thinking about the good times.
I know. Me too.
So we're really gonna do this? Season? I wish I'd been a better husband to you when I had the chance. Sorry for all the mistakes I made.
Elvis.
I know. Right. My time is up.
Then what happened?
Well, Season had to go. But through this whole adventure, I just remembered what a great person Season is and how glad I am that she's been a part of my life.
So that's it? You're just letting go?
Well, there's next year's contest, right?
Elvis, you aren't serious.
Alyssa, do you remember what H.L. Mencken said about love?
No.
Well, he wrote that love is the triumph of imagination over intelligence.
Are you talking about your feelings for Season now? Or the paranormal?
Both, I think.
Elvis signed the divorce papers. Mark tore up the contract with Skepticop. Elvis didn't have to pay.
A happy ending, right? All's well that ends well.
But that's not the end of the story, is it?
What do you mean?
I checked. You didn't sign the divorce papers.
Well, the deal was that Elvis would sign the papers and Mark would rip up the contract. Elvis did sign them. I mean, you saw it, you filmed it.
Are you going to sign them? Season? Season, are you going to sign the papers?